They be alright though.
Let them know.
Right, hell yeah.
Niggas get cussed out every day, B. They be alright.
Right.
Yeah. What's cracking with it though, man? It's your boy Top Shelf Jock, man. Like I said before, man, the hottest that's in the city, that's from the city, man.
Yep.
I'm putting some paint wearing that, man. And y'all know who I'm sitting next to, right? Y'all know I brought her with me. Oh.
What up, everybody? It's Top Shelf T, for those that know.
Hey.
I like that.
She got the radio voice though. This is Top Shelf.
Yeah,
Man, she ready for radio. I love that.
Yeah,
Top Shelf T.
yeah.
Coach, we didn't even introduce you. Introduce yourself.
Man, I don't know if I'm ready. They kind of came a little heavy.
They brought the sexy. It's Midnight Love.
Let me, can I get 5 seconds? No, I'm playing.
You want 5 seconds?
You know,
All
when it's in royalty and the flesh finesse at its best, I am King Cold Voice of the East Coast on the West Coast. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That reminds me of that chicken noodle soup. You remember when that song came out? Okay, I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Sound good
what
right
grade
now.
were you in
Soup.
when that song came out?
I want to say 8th grade.
God. I was in
Grade?
college my freshman
Yeah, that
year
might
when
have
that
been.
song came out, and we had a whole ass like meeting about it, and it was like, this song is like degrading black people. It was like 400 of us, and they're mad as hell. I was like, damn, we should be studying.
How was it degrading though? Like,
It was just because it relates to a coon ass song, and
like
it
chicken.
dance about chicken
With a
noodles
soda on
and
the
soup.
side.
Like,
Right,
you
damn.
drink, whatever. We was real angry. We could have been studying. Anywho, keep going, show. My bad. I just got off on a tangent.
Oh yeah, man. So I appreciate you, bro, for even coming down here, bro.
Oh,
Like,
for
you
sure,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Hey,
bro.
man. Hey, like seeing you and like DJ Ghost, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was crazy because like I stumbled upon y'all like by accident. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how it happens,
nigga was
bro.
gonna be in a custodian. You know what I'm saying? You always hear music, but you never really listen to shit that gets you through the day. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, you know, like even listening to y'all like YouTube, y'all stories and shit. Like the thing I'm stuck on is y'all stories, bro.
Story time.
I be like, look, like no disrespect to all your other shit. I be like, hey, where the stories at? I'm like, where the stories
Yeah, they
at?
big on them
Like,
story
yeah, them
times,
story
bro.
times, man. I love them, bro, because he be like, damn.
Good
I'm like,
look.
I had homeboy this happened to her. You know what I'm saying? That's right up the street. I didn't know it was like that out there. I'm never around when that happens.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah.
coming from
Yeah.
y'all perspective, bro, I think that is dope, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Good
saying? And
looking,
when I
bro.
stumbled up on y'all, I was watching Ghost, and then I was like, hey, who this guy? You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
how
I
it
was like,
goes.
hey, this dude kind of hard too. You know what I'm
Good
saying?
looking, bro.
Yeah, bro. And then I don't know if you see my comments. Somebody was like something about DJ Ghost. I was like, hey, I said the same thing.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
no, but he cool though. And I tried to reach out to you on YouTube or something like that. We just ended up connecting somehow.
For sure.
But yeah,
oh,
dope.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. You
I
know
was
what?
like, no disrespect. I was like, but he cool. I was like, but he cool though. I was like,
And see, I don't mind that, bro. See, that'd be cool. Like, you already know, bro. They call me the fake DJ Ghost. That's what's going on right now, bro. They call me the fake DJ Ghost. But some of them be coming with hilarious ones. When they come with funny ones, like one dude said, hey, this dude is the diet DJ Ghost. I was like, bruh. Hey, I liked and hearted it and was like, yo, I'm leaving this right here, bro. That was hilarious. And one was Walmart DJ Ghost.
Walmart DJ.
Yeah, they call me Ghost 2.0.
Yeah.
But look. That's when they real funny is cool. But when I know they trying to bash me, I be like, oh, you killing it, bro. Like ain't nobody no fake DJ Ghost. Look, check it out. It's like this. Me and DJ Ghost grew up like 8 streets away from each other. We gonna talk alike. We gonna move alike. We gonna wear a hat alike. We gonna say bro. Like that's what's going on in LA right now. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saying bro. Like me and DJ Ghost, we gonna move it. Okay, to me that's like saying when Boozy and Webby came out. When Webby came out with Gimme That. When Boozy came out, that's like being like, oh, you being like Webby. Like y'all from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? You saying Wardy. You doing.
I'm listening to you. No, you solid. Keep going, bro.
Oh, okay.
This background shit.
Oh, okay.
You front.
I thought you was
you
telling me to slide over.
Nah, my nigga, you up front, my nigga. You pay attention, nigga.
That's how you know you doing the YouTube shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm
He's watching,
saying?
are we good?
I'm trying to get.
I'm over here like I'm in front of the camera.
Like, I'm making sure your frame is in. I'm trying to tell niggas, hey, yo, fix the camera. Don't say fix the camera, nigga.
Today, take a day off and just talk.
Solid.
Nah, nigga, real talk, nigga. The camera, nigga.
Get the camera, nigga.
Yeah, I was telling you to help me adjust this motherfucker. I'm listening up, bro. We real over this motherfucker.
That's cracking up. But yeah, like I was saying though, like to me that would be like when Boozy came out and came hard. That'd be like telling him like, oh, cause you saying Wody or because you doing this and that, you trying to be like Webby. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. And I also think that, like, see, Ghost, he paved a certain way for this game. Like, it ain't too many. It's like what I call it the real niggas of YouTube. Hey, shout out for that reality show if they, you know what I'm saying, if they got their check
Look,
right.
you better trademark it. We heard it here first. Planet A Radio. Real niggas of YouTube. Don't nobody take it. All Def Digital. You be watching.
Do real niggas of YouTube, but they might do something close to it. But look, like it's different type of YouTubers, like Academics, Diamonds Live. They do like the news category. And it's certain type of CJ So Cool is like the PG-13 Disney Channel type of family vibe type of YouTuber. So when DJ Ghost came out, it was the first like dude giving real nigga stories. Like, I've been to jail, I've been doing this and that. So when I seen it, when I discovered him, I'm like, oh, I got the same. I've been through the same exact thing. Yeah. I'm listening to them stories. I'm like, oh, nigga, I know. Oh, you know, I could talk on here. Hold up. No, I'm looking like, no, I know, cuz. That's the same. I'm like, oh, nigga, we grew up in the. I'm like, oh, no, hold up. Watch this. So I hit the ground running. I seen they thought I was pump faking at first. At first, because, you know, the whole fake DJ Ghost. See, at first, I was only doing interviews. But when I seen DJ Ghost, I'm like, hold up, I got to figure out a way to do this shit. Hold on. Right. So I seen the vlogs. I seen the reactions. I seen the story times. I seen everything he was doing. I'm like, watch me pick up on this. So I seen that first. When I dropped my first 3 or 4, they thought I was pump faking it. Boy, I hit them with about 150 videos. Oh, yeah, they get it now. Oh, yeah, they get it now. You know what I'm saying? Like
you ain't stopping, man.
Nah, I ain't stopping. Nah, it's stuff mode. All gas. It's stuff mode. Like I said, like, bro, I did YouTube for 2 years, and it took me that whole 2 years to get 1,800 subscribers. Damn. I'm blind, right? I ain't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing interviews. I'm like, I couldn't get no help. I watched DJ Ghost blow up. Hey, you know what? I got time to tell this story on how I got connected with Ghost real quick.
Thing, bro.
Yeah, go
ahead.
Good.
You got time today, dog.
So look,
I ain't want to be, bro. I ain't never been a gang member. I'm from North Carolina. I don't know anything about any sex.
He's so stupid. Did you want to?
Ain't wild, y'all. So look.
Did you want to put a song like in the background while you're talking and telling the story?
Yeah,
go ahead and do that.
Yeah, do your thing though. We listening.
So look, check it out. So I'm scrolling. Like he said, I discovered DJ Ghost. He got like 18,000 subs. He moved to like 19,000. It's moving like steady at this time, but not as fast as it peaked. Man, that boy got to 28,000 subs. I woke up the next morning, he had 32,000. Damn. I said, hold up, he got 4,000 subs like in 8 hours, 6. Well, no, I don't sleep that much. I go to bed at 12 and get up at like 5:30. So look, he got like 4,000 subs in like 6 hours. I'm like, that's crazy. I go throughout my day. I wake up the next day. He got 40,000 subs.
What is subs for people that may not know what subs are?
Oh, that's YouTube subscribers.
Okay, for sure.
That's like a YouTube word we use. It's called, you know, it's a short word, subs. That's subscribers. So I seen he had 40,000 subscribers. I'm like, oh, he going crazy. I start trying to get in contact with him. He gone. So look, I ain't even gonna lie. Look, I tried to do a little sneak move, right? I gotta talk without telling on Ghost at the same time. So the jurisdiction, like I said, we grew up 8 blocks away from each other. So the jurisdiction that he grew up with is the jurisdiction that I grew up with. Okay. So I start sending him pictures with me with notable people. Like, look. Like, look, I'm one of them ones, boy. Like, look, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cousin.
Yeah.
He said cousin.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, look, nigga, like, look. So, he ain't. I'm on Instagram. You can see if somebody can see the picture. So he not seeing them. So when he not responding, I'm like, okay, it's not that he don't care. He not seeing them. Right. Hey, look, crazy it is. He reached up to 50,000. I'm talking about this by the day, bro. He
on
went from,
IG?
No, YouTube.
On YouTube?
YouTube. He went from 40,000 subs to 50,000 the next day. I'm talking 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. I'm talking 2 weeks later, the boy had about 110,000 subs. I'm looking like, all right, he gone. There's no way. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, he gone. There's no way. It's over. Like, ooh. So look, I don't know if, we getting up there in age. I don't know if Ghost too tech savvy or what's going on. He make his first Facebook account, right? He make his first Facebook account. I look up the Facebook account. He only got like 300 friends at this time when I'm looking at it. It's the first day. I'm looking at the face. I'm like, all right, look, I'm trying to find his email address. Maybe I can email him these pictures, show him who I am. Like, look, tap in with the boy. I'm one of them real ones.
Right.
So, I'm looking for his email address. It say right there on the Facebook, phone number. Bow, got his number sitting right there, bro. I'm like, I know this ain't the real number. I'm looking at the Facebook like this ain't the real number. No, I'm finna call. This gonna be some foo-foo. Right. Hey, I called a number. Boy, I sound like Exhibit answered. You know how DJ Ghost got that voice. I called a number. He was like, hello. I'm looking like, oh. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm in the barbershop on Sunset and La Brea like, no. I'm like, Ghost, what up? Like I'm his homie, right? Right. I hit him like, Ghost, what up? Like I'm his homie, right? Hey, look, he hit me just like a South Central nigga, right? He was like, yeah, what up? Who this? Instantly, bro, I said, hey, look, check this out. Bro, I'm a real one from the city. I take this YouTube shit for real, not for play. This what it is, bro. He said, wait. Who is this? I said, look, check it out. My YouTube is Refused Media. This top shelf jog, look, check it out. I interviewed Pac-Man, Jay Stone, the whole All Money In. I interviewed G Perico. I let him know, like, look, I get down. He like, all right, for sure. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. He said, no, that's what he said. He said, bro, how you get my number? He said, bro, how you get my number? I said, bro, you lightweight slipping on the Facebook right now. I said, he said, bro, is that what it is? I said, what? He said, bro, some kids been calling me. He said, little kids been calling me at midnight, 1 in the morning, bro. I said, you slipping on the Facebook. He said, good looking, bro. I got to tap in with that. Boom, boom, boom. So look, a day go by, 2 days, a few days go by. I guess he tap in and see who I am. Mm-hmm. At the time, I couldn't figure out how to do reactions. Like I said, I'm not educated in what I'm doing. I just jumped out the window, bro. Right. So I didn't even know how to do no reaction. I didn't know how to link it with the video. I didn't know how to film myself and record. I didn't know none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So my questions to him was like, yo, how do I do that? Like, what do I gotta do? He like, all right, look. Well, first of all, hold on. At first, like I said, first conversation we had, I don't know if he thought I was pump faking or not. 2 weeks later, he hit me like, bro, okay, you serious?
That's dope.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing, bro. Like, he was like, yeah, it's other niggas who say they want to do this YouTube, and I look at that YouTube account, and I look at it 2 weeks later, and they did 3 or 4 videos. They did 5 videos. He said, bro, I looked at your shit. You did 45 videos in 2 weeks? I said, yeah, just like that. He was like, all right, look, we tapped in. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we tapped in. I see that you taking it serious. I said, bro, I need the advice, though. He linked me with the screen recorder. Like, look, you got to get iTube. Hey, oh, yeah, it might be some young niggas that want to do YouTube. Look. You got to get the Tube 8 screen recorder, bro. And I can't. Well, I said,
yo, you got somebody across right there.
You see how I look at her like.
Exactly.
Hold on, here. We're going to do an old school way. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a piece of
She got the notebook.
Yeah. So I record myself. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I started recording myself with the big boy camera, the Nikon D3200, 2 days ago. You know what I've been recording with myself for the past? Oh no, look. Since I've been doing reactions, you know what I've been recording myself with? This.
What?
My phone, my Galaxy.
That's a grind, my nigga.
Sitting it up right there because I didn't know what to do. So I've been sitting my phone up right there, facing me. On front face camera recording it, and I got the screen recorder on my computer, and you know what I was doing? In between haircuts, that's what I do now. In between haircuts, I edit them together and produce it on my phone, and I drop it from YouTube on my phone, and then when I get home, that's when I add the tags and all of that. But when I get home, I got to edit my vlog. Oh yeah, I got to tell y'all my day too.
There's no excuses, y'all.
Yeah.
There's no excuses.
Wow.
It's a grind. Plan A radio.
Yeah. And me and my wife got 4 kids.
If you want to
You
get
heard
it
it
done,
here
you
first.
want to get it done, you're going to get it
You
done.
heard it here first. Where else you
really
gonna
it.
get educated but at Plan A?
Blessing.
Okay, fuck a plan B.
Hey, look, she got her notebook for you.
And
my boy up here
called
spending
Power
some
Direct.
jewels for y'all.
Shout
Power
out to
Direct.
Nicole.
Yeah, look, you hear me, bro? I'm like a deer in hell. I'm like, look, bro, I'm trying to, bro, you doing something, bro. You doing something right, bro. It got you here. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, motherfuckers reaching out to you all the time now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It's a dude named Richie Flexico from Las Vegas, Nevada. He just reached out to me about 2 days ago. He hit me like, "Hey, bro, I'm reaching out to you like you reached out to Ghost. I need to know what to do." You know what he asked me? He said, "Hey, bro, I don't know nothing about like the screen recording and how to do none of that." I said, "Damn, that was me. That was me in January."
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you making a name for yourself already, bro?
Yeah. Well, see, I had did the YouTube for 2 years and only had 1,800 subs. Oh yeah, January 1st this year, I had 1,800 subscribers.
Where you at now?
16,000.
Damn. The grind don't stop. You heard it here first. Plan A Radio.
Yeah.
It may not be
dope
first,
as
but we're
fuck.
going to say it first.
Because Ghost told me you got to post every day, bro.
Yeah.
He said the interviewing the
Just
rappers
like
is dope.
Instagram.
Yeah. He was like, interviewing rappers is dope, but you got to find a way where you could post every day. But like I said, I've been watching him doing vlogs, story times, and reactions this whole time. It's over, bro. I post at least 3-4 videos a day, and that's where the sub count come from.
That's dope.
The variety, the different fan base, and I ain't even started the family channel yet. I just told you we got
dope.
4 daughters.
Right. You already had a. That's dope how you
Yeah.
can branch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, learn from somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be like, hey, that's some shit like I could do my own. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, like, you give like somebody that may not even seen Ghost before may have seen you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That happened a lot.
Like, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Like, he sound like a down-to-earth dude to get a, like, talk to, you know what I'm saying, just reach out to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you make people feel at home when you give them that comfort to listen to you.
Right.
Yeah,
You
looking,
know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially, like, that's why I be so in tune with the goddamn story times. I'm like, you can ask my girl, bro, I love stories. Like, that's why I love
I
rock.
literally don't even be knowing where he be getting half the information he get. I'm like, where did you hear that? Oh, I was watching this YouTube video.
Real
Crazy.
shit. Real shit.
Hey,
That's my
look
girl
it, bro.
from Long Beach, bro.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
when she
Okay.
was telling, when he was talking about the story of a time when he went to that
Cabrillo.
Jack in the Box when he got in a fight. He don't even remember.
Cabrillo. Yeah, that was probably Cabrillo. Yeah. My mama from Long Beach, but my daddy from L.A. So I lived my whole life in L.A. But in 11th grade, I got a little trouble.
Yeah.
So they, you know, my mom's had to finagle me a little bit, and she knew the principal at Long Beach Poly. His name was Mr. Collins. But at that time he went to Cabrillo. It was his first year going to Cabrillo, so it wasn't really we chose Cabrillo. It was whatever school he was at. So I would have been at Poly, but I ended up at Cabrillo.
Damn, that's whack. What year you graduate?
04.
Man, I'm sorry.
Oh, 300.
Oh man.
She got that up out of me, huh? She got
Charlamagne your ass.
She got that up out of me real smooth. Like, yeah, what year you graduate? 300? Yeah.
I did it.
She got that.
Wow.
You heard it here first on Playing
Hey,
Radio.
that's a money question right
Hope y'all
there,
did your
too.
math.
That was one of my questions the YouTube community want, and it's one more they want bad, but they ain't never gonna get it. They ain't never gonna get it, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's another question they want
Oh,
real
shit.
bad.
What
But
is the question?
the one that YouTube community want?
Yeah.
So wait, what were the questions? It was
How old am I? How old? Well, how old am I? Cause they be wanting to know why I call myself an old head. They be like, nigga, you look young. You know what I'm saying? You popping. Like, why you call yourself old? I'll be like, in the game I'm in, I'm like, I'm gonna be the next E40. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the old dude popping it with the 19. You know what I'm saying? The young dudes gotta. Hey man, I don't hate on the youngsters. You know.
right.
And the next question, they want to know where I'm from.
Oh.
They want to know what set I'm from.
Yeah.
You know, everybody in LA want to know that. They ain't gonna get, nah.
Hey,
That's
man.
not in my entertainment world.
That's dope. That's mature.
People
You know
grow
what
and
I mean?
separate. That
Like
happens.
sometimes, you know what I mean? You know, like you said, you can take the hood out of the nigga, but you know, you take about the hood. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know, a nigga said I was a gangster before I was a parent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what Scrunch Show said. He was like, I was a gangster. You must have seen that shit,
Yeah. Scrunch Show, yeah.
But yeah,
Scrunch, I know the same dude Scrunch Show know.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Okay.
Honestly, let me let that out. Scrunch Show went to a certain part of the neighborhood and did a video with some dudes that I know, and I seen it on the gram. I jumped in my whip, went straight to the block. Like, let's do a little response. Like, hold up. Whoa. Scruncho hit me immediately. Like, okay, that's okay. Yeah, let's do something, youngster. I'm like, let's get it.
Hey, see, that shit must happen all the time, because that shit funny. A motherfucker just, like, hey, y'all right there? Like, I ain't never witnessed that. Maybe I have, but I never, like, heard nobody else say.
I gotta ask now.
You know, just been on the way by seeing the fucking live or something. I'm on my way. Like,
yeah.
Like, damn, nigga. Like, how often does that happen? Like,
Because
I got shit to do, nigga.
Yeah.
I see.
When they was right up the street, I see opportunity and be like, hold up, man, let me jump on that.
Right.
Let me jump on that little
Okay,
opportunity.
so speaking of jumping on opportunities, right? You know we're gonna write that question answer, right? We're gonna write it out. You know that? Okay, I was making sure you knew. It's okay. Just y'all gonna get.
Go ahead, Charlamagne. I got you.
No, it's gonna happen. Damn, I didn't expect it.
I'm ready for it.
I didn't even know. Can I give 100%? I did not know that was one of the questions YouTube community wanted to know.
Where I was from?
I know how old you were. I did not
know
that.
Oh.
I didn't even
know. It
was
hilarious the way it came out though, because I was just so genuine. I don't care like that. It was just funny.
No, I know you don't. But it's like, you know how people love sensationalism the same way kids is calling ghosts just because they could. It's like, I'm about to feed y'all, all of y'all mindless ones who like really. And
that's really, that's really why I was just kind of stringing that one along, just to be like, all right, let me play with this one for a little bit. They want to know, so I'm just.
All right. It was mutual.
Yeah.
Of course.
All time.
Keep them hooked.
Hey, we're about to get into a song real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we out there having fun at the motherfucking radio station right now. Don't even touch that jab. You dig? We're about to listen to Hail Mary by Big Slab right now. Shout out to Big Slab for that Hail Mary right there. You know what I mean? He made this talk shit, but he made it hot though. It's Show! Plan A Radio on the place to be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm perfect for radio. I'm a motor mouth, my nigga.
Hey, bro.
Great.
That shit was like one question.
Ain't no one word answers with me.
Can I just throw this out here as like, let me consult with my husband. And
what?
I'm gonna give baby. Can I see one time?
You recognize me? Hold on, what? Where you know me from? You went to Gorilla or something?
I think I know what you're thinking about.
Literally, I never ever wanted to go to Gorilla. Like even when we played for basketball, I'd be like, can we beat these hoes and leave? Like,
you went to Poly?
Out of here. I went to Lakewood and I got kicked
Lakewood.
out. I think that's the district.
That's what happened to me in LA. That's how I ended up in Long Beach.
That's how I ended up in Palos Verdes with the white folks.
Yeah, that's the tour.
Okay.
Norbound, Palos Verdes.
You good? Oh. Yeah, you perfect. You perfect. I got an interview on my individual tip. They asked one question. Now you understand. Sometimes you be interviewing people and they be like, "Yes." I'm like, "No." If we ask you what your favorite food was, like, dead ass though, but nah, good shit.
I think probably because I do interviews and I've done bad ones, I've done good ones. You know, I know what to expect.
You already know what it is.
I know what somebody's looking for.
You already know what's in for. That's what's up.
How long have you been? You said 2 years? Oh, going on 3 now?
Yeah, about to
That's
go
what's
on.
up. I'm on YouTube now, and I'm like posting right now. I'm trying to break 1,000, but like I know that it's like I gotta consistently post. And I don't do that.
It's just dropping every day.
Yeah.
That's the key.
People like it. They need that
Every
content.
day. And consistency. Like, if you have a certain genre, drop that genre every day.
I'm about to go.
Every
some
like,
shit
you
happened.
do
I'm about to
something
go
every Wednesday and Sunday.
Yeah, he
Keep
good,
that
bro.
for Wednesday and Sunday.
Shit, the crib.
And then like they'll
I'm
know
gonna make sure
it's coming up.
So
But every day is the key. Every day. Shit.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming, man.
For sure, bro.
Hey, that shit fun in the motherfucker, though,
Easy
man.
call,
Hey,
yeah. Easy call. I got you, bro.
Hey, turn your house phones on, baby. All right, thank you. Appreciate you.
Right here.
I like how he did it, too. Nigga, he a rapper. Like, cause my girl, she rap too. So this nigga like made it like where like the inner like he'll know him, like you know the people know him, like you know the fans will know him before he rap. You know what I'm saying?
Who Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah. It's
Me and him,
marketing.
we talked about that. That was genius.
That was genius like a
That was
motherfucker.
genius.
Everybody want to get to know who is behind. You know what I'm saying?
Why is the one of that ruler? Where'd that come from?
Like real talk, bro. Like that nigga built a fan base on YouTube. Bro, that nigga made 17 bands. The first weekend he dropped merch. He dropped t-shirt. Remember when he dropped the merch? From Friday to Sunday, 17,000.
Super made 200,000 a day on makeup.
That's what I'm saying. It's doable. Like niggas is like really.
She said, "I'm having a light day.
17 in a weekend, bro.
She the flash sale made 800,000 in a day.
Hey, that's smart. That's smart as fuck. That's smart as fuck,
bro. I'm like, what? I looked at that shit like, are you serious? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make these niggas want the top shelf shit so bad. And I'm gonna bite off a nip with the proud to pay because that's with YouTube, bro. It's rich ass Middle Eastern kids watching you and loving you that'll spend $100 for a t-shirt. No, but a nigga told me about that last week. Patreon. That's crazy. You said something, bro.
YouTube shit, bro. You already got the YouTube.
A nigga told me about.
You got a following, bro. Like niggas will donate to you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy. Cause YouTube got it too, called live chat, where like, man, that's a nigga from where was dude from?
If you heard, that means it's to you. You know who ain't it alone?
This nigga was from like an Indian. This nigga, where was this nigga from?
I've seen you on Instagram.
Nah, he was from like India. This nigga donated to me on YouTube. Oh what? Yeah. See, that's how No Jumper do his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like No Jumper, he charged $75.
Take that in. Absorb that.
Is that the dude from the South?
That's crazy.
From the South?
It's a white boy. That nigga's on La Brea and Melrose. Killing 2 million subscribers.
I probably know who he is.
That nigga charging $750 for a SoundCloud post, $150 for him to play your video in his live stream. He made 20 bands off a live stream.
I be telling you, he's out there. Remember I told you he was out there?
I know.
That's why I be looking at. That's why I be like, man, like I know I'm there, bro, but I got certain goals by Christmas, and after that, I should be.
Yeah.
It should be gone. I should be gone.
And when keep doing what you're doing, dog. Yeah. It's like you got people watching you. Like people tell me all the time, like, dog, you got people watching you. You don't believe me because you always gonna be you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You always be like followers on me and shit. You like, yeah, I'm just me, my nigga. Like I'm just giving you a glimpse of my life.
Hang out on the grass last night.
And it's almost like it's scary because like I'll be talking to a motherfucker out offline.
Yeah.
And they already know who I am. They already know how the conversation. I mean, that shit is scary, bro. Yeah. But good thing I'm not an asshole online. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll be hella cool, bro. I'll be hella cool. I said, I'll be hella cool, bro.
Yeah, me too. Hell, that shit's scary, nigga.
Bro, but the trippy part, like, I get recognized often now. Like, motherfuckers want to take pictures with me, and I'll be tripping out. Like, all right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it, my nigga. Like, you know, like, I'll be like, I'm just me. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Like, I be doing Lyft, right?
Yeah.
Look, bro, I was over there in Marina Del Rey. A motherfucker looked at me. And was like, he was like, hey, yo, he looked at me like hard. I'm like, what the fuck, smoking a cigarette, black nigga, right? He was like, hey, man, you on YouTube? I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey, my homeboy a fan of you, bro. Like, I know I'd be on Instagram more than YouTube, but he's like, my homeboy a fan of you, You know what I mean? I'm like, what? I'm like, shit. I'm like, for me, I'm just me. Niggas just laugh because I'm just me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be fun, though, like, you know, especially when motherfuckers say you love barter system and shit.
Right?
Like, barter and shit.
The whole person.
Yeah, fun, though. Like, bro,
Cause you posted me.
A word?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's like my brother, bro. That's the one who helped me with the business. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, get on my phone.
Huh?
My phone.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, leave the hotspot on that. So that's the dude. Like it's a dude. He be working on all our pages, right? Nigga be sitting like helping us get to the explore page on Instagram. He reaching out to like dog. How I be getting it? Like the motherfuckers, how they get on like 300 messages go on a day from all my pages telling them niggas to follow me, go to my page, submit music. You know what I'm saying? So I get yanking emails. So I got like 150 emails. I still got to answer. So I got packages on my radio station that was $25. All the way to like 75. Like to repost on my shit, you get 6 posts for like 75. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I need this bread right now. I be like, flash sale. Like, we're strategizing, you know what I mean? Like,
I just did that. I be doing that shit
yeah,
too.
we gotta move like my nigga. It's the only day you gonna get it. Like, all right, fuck it.
I did that like a week ago.
Yeah.
That shit worked like a charm too. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit worked like a charm.
Bro, I'm gonna show you how
I did like a little half off, get it cracking. They was like, come on.
Yup, exactly. That's what you gotta do, man. Sometimes you gotta reason with these motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah.
They people too, you know what I mean? Sometimes they go through hard times, but they want to support, they want to get their shit out. When people be like, they want their shit for free, I be looking at their page, I be like, hold up, bro.
Yeah.
You got some gold teeth. You got some weed, like, you know what I mean? You got a cell phone bill, money. You living real good.
I be on that same shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm the type I act sarcastic with you, my nigga. You know what I mean?
If I look at a nigga page, if he's standing on top of a BMW flashing out hundreds with a Ferragamo belt,
and I'm asking you for 25, man?
Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you should, you know, invest in yourself.
Man, a white man for the BMW?
You know, simple, bro. Just give me one of them, peel me off one of them hundreds you showing on top of the beamer. Like, nigga, we good.
We good. That's it. Oh, yeah. That's what we're about to go live after this one. Good, baby? We'll live after this. All right, good. Yeah, man, that shit dope, though, man. Like, that's why I'm like, man, like, with the social media shit, man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, I was a custodian for like 11 years, bro.
Yeah.
The city of all scandalous, bro. I hate the politics. I hated all that shit. I just wanted my time on, so I wasn't do lift and do this all goddamn day.
Yeah.
Because I already know this shit's become bigger than what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I get to 100,000 followers, bro, it's over. It's over because I got like you smart too. You got like 4 or 5 pages.
Yeah.
I got like 5 pages.
Yeah.
When you combine them, bro, it brings in more revenue.
Yeah.
You taking over. You're not just coming from one angle. Gotta have those motherfuckers. Like even on Twitter, bro. Like Twitter, I be making money off Twitter too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't be thinking like that. They be like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this free. Nah, fuck free, nigga.
I ain't doing shit free no more.
Nah,
not no more.
Nope.
Cause and then this where I'm coming from too. Like I said, bro, Jay Stone from All Money In was my first interview.
Word.
Then I did G.I. Joe.
I interviewed Jay Stone too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like DJ Lico.
Yeah, I interviewed him too.
I did his interview for him. For
Oh.
his documentary.
Okay.
It was me interviewing him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they hit me like, yo, we need a nigga to interview. Pull up.
That's dope.
And I did that for him. So it's like, I did that for 2 years. Now that I got the formula and I got numbers popping, that's with the black tees all the time. If these clotheslines don't want to dress me now, it's gonna cost money to dress me when I'm cracking.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Don't dress. All right. You know, all these clotheslines is independent. I'm telling them like, niggas, send me them boxes that you send in rappers. Cause when I have 100,000 subs, you gotta pay to dress me in. Cause I got my own merch I'm selling. You know?
That's real shit. That's smart. Niggas don't be thinking on it as a business perspective.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga, you gonna pay Worldstar, you know, to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, pay me for my shit.
Exactly.
My shit ain't gonna cost half is what they shit gonna charge you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
Say 750.
right.
750 for the little video.
Easily.
Right.
Easily.
For the little one.
You ain't even got a banner.
Easily.
Like, nigga, what? Nah.
They killing
It's
it.
really
750.
interesting. It's really interesting how people really think
They
things are
murdered
free. It's wild.
Oh, yeah, let's get back on this bitch.
For sure. Show.
Yo, what's good? This be your boy, the Real DJ Show. We back in this
Biatch.
Man, my Instagram ain't loaded yet, man. I hate when that shit happens, when you ain't got no more space on your iPhone and all your apps just start restoring and shit.
And they load on the cloud.
I'm like, nigga, oh my God. I'm up here on the motherfucking, what is that, babe? The hotspots and shit.
Yep.
Nigga just trying to get my app back going and shit. I'm like, nigga, this like one of the best interviews. Good thing we got a YouTuber that knows how to work YouTube, and we got him on camera. So shit, we ain't got to worry about shit about Instagram. He gonna be like, hey, look, I'm on this interview, nigga. I'm like, nigga, so we ain't really got too much to worry about because y'all about to get the whole interview though.
Right.
But yeah, man. Like, did you ever have a chance in YouTube like where you was like, man, fuck this, like, or like were you like depressed about it, like, you know, like that? But once you got over that obstacle, you was like, oh, nigga, that's it. Like, explain that to the people that may want to, you know, do YouTube and tell them your experience about, you know, keeping her. Man, I got an Amber, but I don't even know no bitch's name Amber.
A what?
Suspect vehicle 2004 blue Audi.
Y'all robbing?
I'm gonna answer that one. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of straddling the fence with that right now. Quiet as cat, bro. I'm kind of straddling the fence with that right now because it's like working so hard, getting it cracking. All right, this what it is. Working so hard, getting it cracking, and not getting monetized, not getting my fruits from my labor.
Right.
Like I said, how long I've been doing this. Man, it's certain artists that I help. It's certain artists that I feel like I help kind of get on. And they own and they not reaching back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out now. But before I just put 2 feet out, I'm finna put 2 feet in their chest and be like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do nothing free no more. You not finna overlook me. I'm finna be in your face every single day, all day. So it's right now. Right now, it's either you better get right or get left. Get on, or I'm finna run through you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming. And my attitude is, yeah, I said it. So what? Like my attitude is also, I got 2 feet in your motherfucking chest. So what? Yep, Refuse Media did it, and what? I'm looking you in your face. So what, nigga?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got something disrespectful. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? So what? I did it. Oh well. And that's my attitude on the game right now. I'm coming in. Honestly, like I told you, I got 4 daughters from the ages of 4 to 13. So I got one finna go to high school. So I'm on my 03 Greedo. I gotta make it this year. You know what I'm saying? If I don't make it this year, it's time to go back to work, and we all don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So either I make it this year or I make it this year. So
Right.
you know, look, I'm gonna put it like this.
Look, plan B. You heard it here first.
Simple,
first, okay?
Plan A. I like that.
Fuck plan B. All right?
Yeah.
All right?
You know, and that's just like that. You know, matter of fact, the way that it's going, if I do everything I'm supposed to do by Christmas, it's no overlooking me. It's gone. DJ Ghost is first in the race. I'm second, and that's that. Right. You know, ain't no way to overlook it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask, how do YouTube balance like YouTube life, personal life? Like, what does that look like? How do you find balance in all of that?
If your wife ain't a soldier, it ain't gonna happen.
Facto.
If your wife ain't a soldier, it ain't gonna happen, cause she deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I get up in the morning thinking about YouTube. I go to sleep thinking about YouTube, and I try to get YouTube cracking the whole day. And my wife deal with it, and she see how I try to fraction the time the best that I can. But like I said, if you don't drop every day and you ain't doing this every day, it ain't gonna work for you. So maybe she just see the light.
Maybe. So walk us through a day. Like, what's a day?
Yeah. That's what you said earlier. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Let us see a day.
All right. So,
Today.
at 6:30 in the morning, my beautiful wife walks in the room and gives me a kiss to wake me up, because by then she's already probably halfway getting through ready for work. So she comes and wakes me up, and I get up. I go, what I do when I get up? I kind of just, the OG of the house. So I kind of get up, make sure the kids is all doing their thing. Then honestly, the car parked in the backyard, And because that's my woman, this sound crazy, but maybe the women out know who have a husband know this sound crazy. But look, my car in the back, the car in the backyard. So I get up in the morning every single day just to go in the backyard and warm up the car and bring it to the front for her. You know what I'm saying? And then I carry the baby to the car, kiss all them, they go off. Boom. I get ready and I set up for my reactions, and I do my reactions or story time. This is at 7:30 in the morning, and I do my reactions, get that done, and I gotta be out the house to go cut hair. So I go cut hair, and I'm vlogging while I'm cutting hair, and in between cuts, I'm editing the reactions I just did on my phone, get them on YouTube, done cutting hair, come home, then I gotta edit the vlog I just did. Mind you, what I just tell you, I just kissed my wife in the morning. That's the last time she see me. So her husband come home and start editing YouTube. This the real shit niggas don't know about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So her husband come home, give her a kiss and all that, and start editing YouTube, whoop wop, whoop wop. And they had the best conversation that they can possibly have with the rest of the time that they have. And I wake up in the next morning and do it all over again. Because I believe in this shit.
That shit is great.
That's real. That's real, bro.
We ain't got no applause. We ain't got a...
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, can we use... That deserves a round of applause.
There you go, my nigga. There
we
go, my nigga.
Ride a little bit. Because that's the thing... and I've been talking to other people who aspire to be successful. And I tell them, like, you hear people say, I grind every day, but they don't tell you, like, the part they don't tell you is, like, the literal day to day. People think, right, that every single day is going to be exactly the same. They don't take into account sickness, stress, arguing, miscommunication, other people being sick, life, bills, all that kind of stuff, other responsibilities, people's expectations. They don't take that into account. So when on their journey they face it, they think that's a sign to stop.
Yeah. And
it's like, no, you're being tested on how much shit can you go through this, because once you there, I don't want to hear no complaints about, oh, I didn't expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that'd be the biggest thing that I've been trying to tell people, like, this growth shit, the success shit is uncomfortable. This shit is difficult. This shit is not easy. Niggas be looking at other niggas get on and be mad, like, oh, that nigga don't deserve that shit. Well, what the fuck did you do to get it?
Exactly.
Other than watch him get it.
Yeah.
And then when somebody get it without doing the work and they lose everything, they looking up like, oh, help me. No, you didn't even work for it the first time.
Exactly.
So I be looking at a lot of these rappers who be mad at they was mad at Fetty Wap 2-3 years ago. Where that nigga now?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no disrespect to Fetty Wap, but Fetty Wap is not doing what he was doing 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Baby, Won't You Come My Way is not doing the shit that it was doing 3 years ago. So while you was mad at him, now look at him. You wanted that shit so bad. Look at what it looks like 3 years later.
Well, they honestly,
all the fuck they do is drag him for having kids.
They should have been on their job. They should have been on their job because it's 3 years later now, and they should have had their work.
And they still ain't where he was. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I be trying to tell people, like, this road to success, this shit ain't comfortable. This shit ain't easy. This shit is not gonna be fun. People are gonna look at you like you're fucking crazy, but they don't see what you see. Yeah. And if you are not tough enough to block out the people you meet every day, how the fuck you gonna block out a stranger?
Exactly.
What you gonna do when somebody in your comments calling you ugly? Oh man, fuck this shit. I ain't doing this shit no more.
Yeah, that shit.
I be telling fat girls all the time. I be telling fat girls all the time.
Or when you work hard and they call you to fake somebody else.
Right. You done done all this fucking work. Yeah. All this fucking work, and somebody got to, you know what I mean? You gotta have thick skin through this shit.
Right. That's the coldest shit in the world. They, you know what I'm saying? You got 3 other shows that man don't even do, and they call you to fake somebody else.
Right.
It's crazy. And look, I just explained to y'all my day, right?
Right.
You notice I ain't even mentioned an interview or a hoodies?
Right.
Yeah, we got to figure that in. Where that go?
Right.
That go for the weekend.
Right.
So it's every day, all day.
All day. And they don't realize that.
Yeah.
People don't be realizing it, so...
And that's when I say your wife got to be a soldier, or your husband got to be a soldier if you want to do this, because, man, mine, she hold it down.
Right.
Hey, what did I tell you when we first talked, when you said about your girl? I was like, yo, I love shit like that.
Bro. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what you said. Yeah, you was like, you...
It's just like, it's dope, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody want that player lifestyle and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? But they don't really see the growth of being a businessman when you ain't... Like, for instance, bro, like you said, all that time that you got, you ain't got time for 3 bitches and a wife and doing all this business shit. Like,
it don't work out like that.
It don't work out like that.
It don't work like that.
Niggas is living in the fantasy. They seen Bill Bellamy do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit don't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you got a dope ass girl that keep your head straight, you know what I mean, and keep you on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Like, your focus is tunnel vision. You know what I mean? Instead of just all over the place. You know what I mean? Save more money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, you'll be more successful.
Right.
Your morals will be right. Like, I don't know. Like, everybody know a woman gonna soften up any man. I don't care if you're the most gangster dude on earth. Like, we was talking about the comments. Somebody said a weird comment about me. Like, they was like, "Oh, Top be faking it. He be soft with his girl on the hoodies, and then he be gangster around dudes when he be doing the interviews." I'm like, bro, you never had a girl, or what? You just gonna be a gangster? You gonna be at dinner just with a Raider at? You just gonna be a gangster? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man, get this dude out of here, man. You gonna be scaring the next table, man. I'm with my girl. Get this dude out of here, man. Nah, bro, you gonna be soft with your girl, and the fact that I keep wines with me all the time, I'm not just gonna be this extra bravado dude. I'm not just gonna stick my chest out and be super G all the time. But when it come time to perform, I'm gonna demonstrate. Right. You know, and that's, you know what I mean. That's what come with that. You know, and I know on the comment section I be 6th graders, bro. Right. I be 6th and 7th graders, bro. Because when I be in these events and I be looking these dudes in their eye, it be nothing but love. Mm. So the crazy comments, I know that'd be a 6th grader in 4th period. You know, I don't be tripping.
In 4th period.
Yeah.
Just bored, on break, on nutrition.
Yeah.
Walking to get a honey bun, orange juice, that's all. This ain't nothing but a kid. Get 50 cents in their pocket, about to go get some cookies. That's all it is.
Ghost told me what was up with that. They kids.
Yeah.
Dope.
We get kids calling in too. That should be hilarious. They be like 1:30 in the morning. They be like, like, what the fuck are you doing awake? Where are you? Like,
I'm back.
Where'd you get a phone? Like,
this dude came through with the gloss eyes. I'm back.
Y'all remember the boy who was like last week? He was like 11 years old. He was like, "Yeah, I just want to get a freestyling real quick." First off, salute to him.
Yeah, did he buzz?
He buzzed. He killed the shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He killed the shit, but he killed the shit. But then the funniest part was that his grandma or mom came in the room right after. He was critiquing him. He said,
and that was crazy because he said, "I only got 5 minutes. I only got 5 minutes to start busting." And went in. And we was having a conversation, giving some critiques, going back and forth. And no sooner than that, he was like, "All right, I gotta go back." And was out.
Dog, so.
Like, when he said 5 minutes, he had 5 real minutes. His mom was sitting next to his bed. You said you was calling the fucking radio station. I don't believe you. Always talking that bullshit. You gonna call? Let me hear the damn radio station. Put it on speakerphone.
Man.
And then she heard the shit and was like, "Get the fuck out the phone." That's what happened. That's what happened. That shit.
Somebody even said in the comments last week that 13-year-old.
Yep.
Yeah, follow like that nigga.
That's what's cracking though. Hey, that's what's cracking. Little youngsters be having it cracking though.
But that's who bringing the money to kids.
Yeah.
You know what
For
I'm
real.
saying? It's like, you know,
that's
like,
watching.
remember when we were younger. Like, y'all like somebody like that we feel like if I was a kid, I'd be like, okay, maybe I could talk. He sound like an older dude that understands.
Right.
You know what I'm
good
saying?
Looking, bro.
Because it's like, you know, like they probably ain't got nobody that understands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That so in their area, like, you know, we didn't have YouTube to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To
exactly.
get a point of view. You know what I'm saying? Or some
exactly.
kind of way to get through certain shit that we may be dealing with at that time that we can't necessarily tell our parents.
Right, like people weren't being honest when we were young.
Yeah.
People were lying to us about everything. They were lying to us about food, drugs, water. They was lying to us about everything.
Everything. So
to have YouTube and social media in general, it really gives kids an opportunity to go, oh, this shit ain't gonna be terrible forever. Because at one point, it's like, if you can imagine the kids who had to be medicated before social media. Like, look at the kids that are medicated now and how they're struggling just to exist. And the kids who had nobody that related to them. There was nobody on TV telling them that their diagnosis was okay. But you got people on YouTube open up about bipolar disorder and schizophrenia and all this kind of stuff, and they relate. Yeah. And they're invested in other humans like they should be in their regular lives, but they don't have any access to it. So YouTube really makes humans believe in humans again. Yeah. So I can see why you'd get insulted if somebody calls you to fake whatever. Because it's like, hold the fuck up. I work hard to exist. And I matter. And the shit that I did, I put work into. There's no playbook on the shit I'm doing.
Exactly.
It might sound the same, but it's not what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And that shit is disrespectful. That shit can hurt somebody. But if they don't have the skin, like you said, the soldier mentality, everything will make them crumble. Exactly. And niggas is crumbling.
Yeah. Because
literally,
it honestly should show you that this is a real depiction of what's going on out here.
Right.
If a dude is saying one thing and I'm right behind him saying the same thing, then it must be reality of what's going on out here. If we got the same stories, the same get down.
So it should be looked at like, oh, that's real, as opposed to you fake.
Right. Exactly. Right.
People are wild.
Exactly. Yeah. And I put in my,
You do your work.
I'm putting in my work, but I am putting in my work.
It's recognized. It is. The universe, God sees you. God sees you. You for real do. And the fact that you are willing, and like even just some history on the radio station, like we as artists believe in like entrepreneurship and artistry and existing and mattering. So the reason why we do things like this is that we want people to feel heard and feel supported. The same interview you getting this stuff, we not gassing you up. You dope as shit. But we treat everybody with love when they come in. Because I'm not a huge fan of Charlamagne's interviews. I don't like people being badgered. I don't like when women are in his interviews, he asking women, how many abortions have you had? How many abortions have you had? Nigga, that ain't your business. Why don't you worry about that kid you drugged and raped? Like, my nigga, you over here judging other people. I don't like that shit. So when people come in, it's like, okay, tell us about your history so that we validate your existence. You work hard to be where you are. So how can we make sure people know exactly what you did? You know what I mean? Yeah. Cool, what you doing now is great, but you did all that shit in the past to be recognized. You wanted to be recognized a year ago. So what did you do a year ago? Let me hear that. Yeah. So that person a year ago can be validated. You can feel strong in your journey to go, you know what? Somebody heard what the fuck I did on the way to being successful. Yeah. Like this shit matters. You know what I mean? So that's our history. We wanted to make a radio station where people can exist. We got hosts that have whole dreams and lives outside of this radio station that we want to support and we want to see them flourish and grow. And the way you speak is the exact same way. You could have came on here and been like, yeah, you know what I mean, I did my shit, you know what I mean? But let me tell you what I do now. It was like, no, iTube 8, screen record. Let me tell you how I set it up. This is what my day looks like because people want to be successful and don't know what the day looks like. You can't watch P. Diddy's day right now and be like, this is what it takes to be successful. Yeah. P. Diddy does not pick, no, fuck that. I be telling people all the time, people be like, you got the same 24 hours as Beyonce. No, Beyonce don't leave her charger at home. I have to turn around and go get it.
I thought you had the Diddy bop.
Okay, Beyonce don't have a 30-minute lunch break.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like Beyonce ain't at the grocery store like, fuck, we got a butter, and like she ain't doing shit like that. If it ain't no butter in Beyonce house, somebody getting fired. Like, what are we talking about? So I be telling people on the road to success, stop comparing yourself to people who are nowhere near where you are right now. You got to look at the little, exactly what you did with Ghost. Look at the little stepping stones and go, boom, that's my short-term goal. Hit that goal. Boom, what's the next short-term goal? Boom, what's the next People don't plan short term. They like, you know what, tomorrow, I'm going to be Jay-Z. Fuck it. And if I'm not Jay-Z tomorrow, fuck this rap shit. Like, what? Yeah. You ain't even got a mixtape. You don't even have a SoundCloud.
But you want to know why that happens, though?
But you want to rap.
That really happens because not enough rappers, not enough creatives, not enough entrepreneurs are comfortable sharing their nakedness of their story, their longevity, what really happened. And that brings me to my question. You said that for a year and a half, 2 years, by January, you were at 1,800.
Yeah.
I feel like every entrepreneur, creative, whatever the case may be, hits this wall, and they feel like they're just running in place. Mm-hmm. And I feel like telling your story, I heard you talk about that wall. What made you keep going to that wall before you got that mentor that we all wish we had in our different endeavors? What made you keep pushing through that wall before you broke through and now have 16,000 plus?
Honestly, people did. Growing up, people have different talents in this world, right? Like, some people could sing, some people could rap, some people could dance, some people could play sports, and some people are educated. I never really fit in none of them characters as a master. I could rap, I could dance. I was dope in football, but I never mastered anything. And when I got older, I discovered YouTube. And everything about it I loved. Everything, from the top to bottom. I went to sleep thinking about it, woke up thinking about it. Everything I loved about it, I was like, man, I could really master this. I could be one of them ones. This ain't no like, I'm going to be all right. Nah, I'm going to be one of them top dogs. So even with the 2 years and only 1,800 subs, I'm from the outside looking in, still like, it's a missing piece to this
Man,
puzzle.
damn.
And when I get it, it's gonna be over.
Mm-hmm.
I can taste it. Now when I was a little kid, I always knew I was gonna be something dope.
Right.
That's why, I mean, me and her had a kid on some teenage, and I was never worried like what I'm gonna do. I was always like, man, I'm gonna be a rock star anyway. So it's gonna be cracking. It's gonna be cracking. I'm gonna be lit. I didn't have no shit.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah. I'm not worried.
Like, I was like, it don't even matter. I'm gonna be lit. So as I'm going, and honestly, I thought I was gonna be a stand-up comedian. So I thought I was gonna be hilarious. So as I'm going, exactly. That's a part of the piece that's coming. So as I got, and then when I jumped in, that's why people be asking me like, why you think you an old head? When I jumped in YouTube, you know, these cats doing YouTube, that's, you know, it's 20-year-old YouTubers that's rich.
Right.
That live in mansions where Da Vinci's every day.
7-year-old YouTubers is rich.
I'm talking about,
right.
I mean, and these dudes, these dudes is running around the shit rich. It ain't too many okay, the dudes that's my age is doing YouTube, been doing this for 10 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They already established, and they already, I mean, these dudes is 40.
Right.
You know, so I'm old compared to the youngsters, but I'm still flying, I'm still jigging, I'm still popping enough to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
You know, so I don't know. I guess the answer to that question is, cause I know I'm a crack. You know what I mean? I know I'm a crack.
Right.
I got stepping stones I'm gonna do by Christmas. And y'all gonna see, man. Next year it's over. It's over for me. I'm gone.
We didn't need too much. You just said you knew you was gonna do it. You had a kid. You like, all right, I'm gonna be all right. Sometimes it's just that mentality that a lot of people lack, and that's what separates the 1% from the 99%.
And see, I never had a felony, so I knew I could get a job.
Oh yeah.
There
Likewise,
Shit.
brother.
What shit?
Yeah. I always kept a job. I don't health insurance. I kept a job in them offices.
Right.
You know, I ain't afraid to say that. So
Yeah.
I ain't never had a felony, and y'all can hear by the way I'm speaking. I'm not an idiot. I can go up in the office and like everybody else do at their job, play that part.
Right.
You know? I can do that same thing. I know how to work a computer and all that. So I always kept a job to feed my family.
Right.
It was just as far as the lavish things in life, it was always in my head like, oh, I'm gonna be popping anyway. So I'm gonna get it cracking, and that's coming this year.
Right.
It's a fact.
That's dope, bro.
That's dope.
Gotta have that vision. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes you living like you already there. Like I know I do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and it's not a cocky thing. I know the work I'm gonna put in.
Yeah. Like hell yeah, you got to, bro. Like what is it? A dream without action is merely a dream. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put action behind your blessing. You know what I mean? Action behind your you know, your prayer. You know what I mean?
People gotta do
most
work.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Or your boat won't sail. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna be in, like, you know, on a treadmill, getting nowhere fast, running in place.
Yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
feel me? So yeah, man, like I see you moving, bro, and then it'd be like, you know, when I see a video, bro, sometimes I'll be like, man, I gotta X my laptop. I'm like, this nigga put like 8 videos up. You know, cause I got you on my, and like, as soon as I open my laptop, I'm like, God
They be like,
damn, I'm watching
more
shit,
videos.
nigga. Like, real shit, like, as soon as you open my laptop, like 8 videos about it. I'm like, this nigga be working.
You know, and it's crazy. When I saw, before I paid attention to notifications, I thought it was like a collective of people that from one page, everybody was posting something. So I was like, wow, this team is just so busy. And in my mind, I'm like, they just real busy. It's a whole bunch of people on this page. Maybe it's like the shade room thing. I wasn't paying attention. And then I really looked at it and I was like, this is the person you always watch? And he's like, yeah. Okay. I'll be paying attention. I'll be watching Netflix. I'll be off on the side. Like, I did too much social media-ing today. I gotta check out. Watch The Office.
Man.
So like, what is it like, man? Like meeting fans. I know you like meet a lot of fans and stuff like that. You know, just you being, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, just being a YouTuber. You know, it's funny because it's like that's the new TV. That and Instagram is the new television.
Right.
Like, you know, like literally though. You know, when we were watching Family Matters, it wasn't on fucking YouTube.
Right.
You know, this day and age, the nigga with the ashy voice.
Yeah. Rare condition. I was in
Don't get something on the theme song. You want to sing us a theme song, Nay?
No, you gotta know
wait.
that song.
I feel great, man.
You gotta show that we babies, yo.
Family's
Some people say it's even harder to find.
Here come the drop.
Don't fuck around.
Everybody got quiet on that second verse, nigga.
Wait, don't play because I really know the whole song. But like, that's one of the songs that if you played at like a jazz fest or some shit, It's like Happy Birthday to Black Edition. Everybody will sing it. Like,
right.
Family Matters was like the show your granny made you watch because she knew it was wholesome television.
Hey, I'm singing
Go
that.
watch Urkel. Sit down somewhere and go watch Urkel. Like, that's not
I'm singing that song at somebody next wedding. I don't give a fuck. Everybody goes. I'm gonna just test it. Just cause
He gonna be like,
and that shit gonna hit world star.
everybody gonna be,
Everyone,
that's what it's gonna do.
Yeah, why? If you do that shit, cause he hosts events, bro, and she does too, bro. They all do actually.
We all
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she does too. Matter of fact, like it's funny. I'll tell you
something
how.
for sure.
But yeah, man, it's like the new TV, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's like the new it's like the new television, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope that where you can actually like just sit there and build yourself up and actually do the work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then
much
it just pays off. So what is it like? Have you ever like a crazy experience like with a fan or anything like that, or just what's the wildest thing you've experienced as being a YouTuber as going out in real life outside of editing and all that other shit? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, it ain't been really I ain't really had no crazy nothing happen yet besides like people can't believe that they in the same room as me. That's happened to me and her before. I mean, happened to me at McDonald's too. I was in line at McDonald's and there was a little Asian cat and he was looking at me. He was like, dude, did you order? I'm like, yeah, go ahead, I already ordered, bro. And he looking at me, and by this time I can tell when somebody recognized me. So he looking, he's like, bro, you look familiar. And I'm like, probably YouTube. He broke down right then and there. I said, probably. He said, yeah, man, I watch every video, man. He was like, I can't believe it. Are you serious? He put me on his Snapchat, Instagram. I'm like, yeah, we good, bro. Come on. He was like, man, he called his girl like, babe, Top Shelf Jacques standing right next to me. I can't believe it. He was like, I can't. She was like, what? Like, you lying? He was like, nah. That was pretty memorable because like he called somebody like, yo, he right here. I was like, dang, like, bro, like I'm just me.
Does that happen like with people that you haven't seen in a long time?
Nah. That is a good ass question.
That shit is.
Yeah.
It's like a weird. Is it sometimes a weird energy or something like that? You be like, my nigga, I'm me from last week. Like,
right.
Yeah, that's happened before. I can't lie. Like, okay, it's been two energies. Like, people who ain't seen me in a while. Some people be very they be congratulating, like, oh, bro, I seen you, man. I see you doing. I walked into the homie house. You was on his TV. Like, like you doing your thing. And then some of them, sometimes, you know what? A misconception is that I'm paid. A misconception is that's why I took off all the jewelry and the earrings and all that. Like, a misconception is that I got it, you know? And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Can I keep it real?
Keep it real.
Bro, now I'm straight. Bro, I done took pictures with fans on the train. With the train background. Like, that's weird. I'm talking about waiting on the red line. Wait on the red line and somebody can't believe to see you. Like, Top? Like, yeah. Like, what you doing here?
Nigga, I'm eco-friendly.
Yeah, get like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And this wasn't too long. I'm straight now. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't too long ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes somebody could have 10,000 subs and be on the train with you.
Right.
And people will trip, but you know what? I get more fans because people will trip off of me like that. Like, people have seen me on the train taking pictures with somebody else and be like, what you do? And I tell them and then they'll see like, yeah. They'll see me sitting next to their favorite rapper. That used to happen on the train. Somebody would sit behind me on the train and start playing the artist I interviewed. Oh, yeah. To see if I look. Like, I'm sitting in front of somebody.
Weird, man.
Yeah, they play Almighty Suspect. I turned around. I knew it was you. Yes, me, man. Who does that? What? I knew it. Yes, me. Yeah, man, but that's a misconception. People think I got it. I'll be like, bruh, nah, I ain't got it.
Nah, bro. Now, that's a real thing, though, bro. Because when I be seeing people in the streets, bro, they be like, I see you doing good. I'm like, nigga, what's good?
Yeah.
Like, what's good?
Yo.
Like, nigga, shit, like, how good you gotta be? Like, what is good? Like, let me know, nigga.
Yo, last week, someone asked me for a job.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She was like, you need to give me a job. I was like,
yeah.
Bitch, what?
I be like, what can you do?
Am I carrying jobs?
That'd
in
be
my
my
purse?
question.
Podcast?
What
I
can
got
you
a job
do?
in this purse is good as yours.
They be like, I
Let
can
me
do
look.
anything you want me to do.
Right,
No
yeah.
jobs, like no
Alright.
jobs in here.
And that's is a crazy ass misconception. Just because you have a platform, and you worked hard for it, probably spending money, still keeping it going.
Yeah.
They don't see that fucking part.
Right.
They don't see niggas spending like 400 on the camera, 500 on the camera.
Right.
They just see you on, oh nigga, let me hop on and do what you do. Nah, nigga, it's a passion behind. It's an art behind this.
Right.
It ain't no shit you just do because it looks good, my nigga. And people don't even see
Yeah.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
With the with the money I spent on it, with the money I spent on it, me and her could both be in Beamers with chains on their necks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, some people got that. You know what I mean?
Oh, the phone number.
Like I said, we got all this.
Right.
We ain't got it. You know?
Right.
So how do you balance being transparent with that? Because I know you said that you removed the jewelry, but like there was a point where you were struggling, and like with me right now coming up and just being in LA, a lot of people think like, oh, well, you good, like but we see people liking you, we see people following, we see people following you, but so you straight. How do you balance being transparent and be like, look, y'all, I'm really struggling right now. I could use your help, as opposed to just playing it cool. We got a call.
Somebody calling?
Yo, that joint crank.
Yo, what's up? Thank you for calling Plan A Radio. What's your name? I'll do you does.
What's up? I got a question. Do you call in just to ask questions, or can you shout out or freestyle?
You here now? You rap, right?
Yeah, right.
Go. Right now.
Just go ahead.
Go.
I'm from Louisville. People getting killed. Teens rappers trying to get a meal. Making deals so that them can't eat a meal. Teens don't still popping and selling pills. City people fake trying to look real. City ain't right. This says being white. Homeless sleeping working like night. Teens just life. Do this. They shouldn't like shooting guns. Even in my school, things go right. Just shooting dice. Someone see something that they didn't like. No longer good. So I do this. Him on sight. So I do try to take his life. But things that I've been playing. I'm just probably somewhere saying fuck the feds or fuck the Jakes. This is.
Okay, wait. Okay, look. I want to hear you. I want to be able to hear what you said. You wrote it. You think that shit is dope. You got metaphors and similes and analogies and personification and onomatopoeia. You got all that shit in there, and I want to be able to hear it. So, slow down. Just take a deep breath, because we're literally all listening to you, so you don't have to rush. Just breathe. Do your thing. Go.
I'm from Louisville. People getting killed. Teens rapping trying to get a meal. Making deals so that family can't eat a meal. Teens still popping and selling pills. City people fake trying to look real. City ain't right. That says being white. Homeless sleep you anywhere from at the night. Teenagers in life. Doing things they shouldn't like shooting guns. Even in my school things didn't go right. Kids were shooting dice. Cause someone sees something they didn't like. On the long go good. So dude didn't pay him on sight. So dude tried to take his life. But things didn't have to be planned. Now she was probably somewhere saying fuck the feds or fuck the Jakes. The city is death without an earthquake. Sometimes it's scary because you never know if you'll lose the end of the day. If you'll be dead or awake. So before I go to sleep, I always pray that God can be safe and grant me the ability to say that things cannot change. You know, sometimes it's so much stuff that I ain't. What's the wrong with our minds? What's the wrong with our city? It's full of hateful crimes. It's full of visits. Now I can't do a walk. If people walk past me after getting me. It's like telling me to listen on light night. Everything's fast me now. Things on the shop. I put a clue said nah. Then I started to walk off. The night was off. I looked back, see them running up approaching me, but they were too fast. They already stopped me. Don't like everybody said take off the shoes. I need that bones. That's got my hands in. I can't even walk alone. Another thing is I never be safe walking outside on my own. Another thing is I never ever touch the stove.
Okay, I see you, my G. Where you from?
Louisville, Kentucky, 502.
All right, bro. Hey, tell everybody where they can find you at, bro.
On Instagram at L1L.K3B0.
All right, for sure, bro. Hey, make sure you submit your music to planaradiostation.com, bro.
Hey, how old is you, bro?
I'm 18 years old.
You 18? All right, get real. Hey, calm down. Hey, get real comfortable when you writing and you spit it. Get real comfortable. All right. Hey. Let me ask you something. Hey, you write out the rhyming words before you get the bars, or you just write the bars? That's how you do it.
I just go with the flow.
All right, look. Hey, look. Check this out, bro. Kind of write a story with your shit, right? And try not to write the rhyming words first and then get the bars, because I could tell. But I could tell you like a metaphorical rapper. So look. Get real comfortable in there, all right, bro, and tell a story, all right? Because I could hear what you're saying. I could hear what you're saying about the police in your neighborhood and all that. So I hear what you're saying, but give me a story, all right, bro?
Yeah, I got you.
But you got it, bro. Keep it cracking, all right?
Yeah, I got something coming out called Jump 2.
All right, I'm going to be on the lookout.
Shout out to all the Louisville rappers too. Lil Sage, Blazin, Lil Zayo, Young White Boy, the Free Young and Free Blazin. And shout out to Jack Harlow. He's putting on our thing for Lil.
Hey,
For sure.
bro, I just
to say something to you real quick. I ain't been on the air all night, but I just want to let y'all know I've been behind on the back scene type time tonight. But it's Egypt Ali, and I just want to get a chance to talk to you real quick. You got a second?
Did he hang up?
He's still on the line. He's still on.
Oh yeah.
He's still on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, lightweight.
I bet. So what I want to say to you is, you got what? Did you write these lyrics to a specific beat?
What'd you say?
Did you write these lyrics to a specific beat?
Nah.
All right. Well, when you rapping, right? You gotta do something we call back at home. Be in the pocket. You gotta be in the pocket when you start rapping. And you just getting like right now, you just don't have. You just need to kind of like get in the pocket, find your zone, and slow down. Because when you speak, sometimes we miss the things that you're trying to say, and we're not able to interpret exactly what it is that you're trying to get us to receive. So if you slow down and get in the pocket, we'll be able to vibe with you a little bit more. But we all believe in you. We got faith in you. Once you go back to the drawing board, and like my bro said, get in the pocket, but write that story out. Take your time so that we can receive your story and be like, you know what, that joint was dope.
Right.
You good, brother. And I want you to just get in the pocket and you'll be straight.
Yeah, you dope, bro. So keep it cracking.
Fact.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Plan A Radio. We appreciate you.
Most and hit us up too. We're gonna shout you out. Hey, inbox me. I'm gonna shout you out too.
I got you.
For sure, no problem. Most definitely. Thank you, bro.
Peace.
You too. Have a blessed one, bro.
You too.
Most definitely.
Don't forget, y'all can call in 310-594-3529. We're going to be here for a little bit longer, so make sure you call in.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna answer her question real quick. Then I gotta get up out of here. If that's cool with y'all.
Yeah.
And she was asking me like, how do I deal with the like the shining, like the perception of people getting it.
Right.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
Honestly, the story times I'm about to do is gonna be able to deal with all of that. Me being a YouTuber, the story times, people will kind of get where I'm coming from right now. Like I got one more story time I'm gonna do, which will be my first haircut I did in barber college, and then after that I'm gonna get into the real deal Holyfield, what's going on. I'm gonna get into them eviction notices. I'm gonna get in. Hold on.
Damn.
I'm gonna get into them real story times, them eviction notices, them light bills that I couldn't pay and I'm running from her. I'm gonna get into that, them real story times. Then my wife eating noodles with a smile on her face like it's cool, so I don't get worried. I'm gonna make y'all cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get in that real. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get into me and my wife having to move our apartment when she 8 months pregnant in the rain, so I got to do it by myself, but I can't lift the couch. So I'm gonna get into that real. The story times is gonna let y'all know where I'm coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, See, like I'm gonna kick it off in a second,
that shit
and I'm gonna
crazy.
be cracking by Christmas.
Damn.
That shit crazy.
That's what's needed.
Deep as fuck, bro.
That's
like,
deep as fuck.
That's some shit niggas couldn't even put together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or even think about. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, took your mind to a whole nother place.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that like, like people that listen to y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people may be close to that, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or that may be something, like, y'all might be in the same lane somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you might have a solution how you dealt with it where, you helping somebody else out just by them clicking the button on your YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, bro. Good looking, bro.
Man, no
Yeah.
problem.
I appreciate
like,
that, bro.
Like, yeah, no
For real.
problem. Like, you play a real important role in the YouTube community, bro.
Right.
Thank
you. And as well as, the community, bro.
Thank
Like,
you, bro.
especially as a black man, bro.
Right.
Like,
Thank
you ain't out here robbing niggas. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You out
Exactly.
there trying to make a living of your living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and right.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. Exactly, bro.
Right.
That
Exactly.
nigga thought about how I was like, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get T-shirts made next week.
Yeah, right. Make a living off your living.
That's dope.
But yeah, bro, and I really admire, because like for me, bro, I'm like, yo, like I've been talking to my girl all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna get a camera, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then but like you said, how you said, man, day in day out, I'm up there working. I'm trying to get I gotta get the for sure money.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I gotta
Yeah.
go on YouTube and try to get some more money. You know what I'm saying? Know where I know it's possibly where I could make $500 a day. You know?
Yeah.
Right,
Exactly.
Speaking of that, bro, you gotta you gotta tell me about that story before you get out of here, bro.
What's up?
You told me, dog, that you found $500 in Google your first time as a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you said something about. I don't know what made me think about it because I really want to hear that shit.
All right. So what happened was I'm doing YouTube, and before we get to that, I'm gonna just throw this in the air. My wife bought me.
Go ahead, bro.
My wife bought me my first camera.
That's dope.
Because she just believed in the dream like that.
That's dope.
So I've been doing YouTube. I've been doing them interviews. Like I said, it took me 2 years to get 1,800 subscribers. I've been doing it. I've been cracking. I've been getting these views. I see the ads running on my thing, but I'm like, it ain't no real money up in there. I'm like, I'm not checking it. I'm letting months go by. I'm not checking it. It's one day, we just in the room. You know, she in the bed. We watching TV. We just chilling. I'm like, man, let me see what's cracking with this AdSense. Let me see what's cracking with this YouTube account. See what they talking about, right? I click on my little account. I look. Man, it was like $530 up in there, bruh. I'm like, $500, bro. What? I'm like, hold up. I start clicking around. I start linking bank accounts and all that. I'm like, is this real? I'm like, boom. It went to my card. I'm like, hold on. I jump up. I went and made that liquid cash $500 off of me just filming and interviewing. I think that answers the questions of what makes me want to keep cracking. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that was about that time when I got that. I said, what'd I say? I looked at her. I said, I'm about to kill him.
I need more.
She's like, what?
We be having the moments all the time.
I said, I'm about to murder her. She looked at me like, what? Who want it? I'm like, no, YouTube. Right. She like, oh. You know, I'm like, I'm about to murder the gang. You know?
Yeah. Hey, nigga, hey, don't you, hey, the way you said that shit, I be walking around the house, like, talking to myself, like you know, like one of them crazy crackheads that just be going through shit. You talking to yourself, I'm like, I'm about to kill this shit.
Yeah.
She don't even mean a house.
I do that same thing. I do that same thing, bro. I be like, oh, okay. Watch this.
I be let me know what
like,
to do.
nigga, you got it.
Let me know
that's when you see them 8, 9 videos a day. I be sitting there at the house like, oh, that's what we doing?
You gonna be
watch this. Bop, 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 bop. You know?
Yeah.
I let it ring. I let it sing.
That's dope as fuck, man. That's real shit, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all for checking in with me and watching all my get downs. Man.
Hey,
I appreciate you, bro, for real, bro.
You got a fan, right? We gonna chop it up,
and watch when you see them
next
story
radio
time.
family, man.
We tuned in.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be coming through here on Thursday.
Hey, come through, bro.
Man, I'm gonna come kick it with y'all, man.
That shit would be great.
We love your energy,
Show,
bro.
man.
Like y'all dope as shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like shit, you gotta interview us too, nigga.
I got you, bro. That's the deal, bro. Hey, lock that in, bro. We gonna do that. We gonna do that for sure. Lock that in.
So, bro, anything else? Cause I know you gotta get up out of here. I don't want to hold you too late, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to know, like, anything you want to tell your fans, your people, anything, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, make sure y'all tap in with me, man. You can get me on all my social media platforms under Top Shelf Jacques. Instagram is Top Shelf _Jacques. You can get my wife, which is a radio personality herself. She's Top Shelf _T. She gets it cracking as well. And as far as me, man, for anybody listening, make sure y'all tune in, man. YouTube is Refuse Media Motherfucker. Once again, that's Refuse Media Motherfucker. Go to YouTube and tap that in. And I can't stress the fact that I'm the hottest nigga in the city from the city.
Fact.
And I'm going to give y'all so many videos coming up. It's going to be crazy. Make sure y'all tune in them story times. And I got another little thing I'm going to do too. I'm finna take y'all to these projects. I'm finna take y'all to these milestone areas that y'all want to see. And y'all going to see I'm the chosen one out the city by January 1st next year. Yeah, everybody going to know then. Believe that.
I believe it.
It's power in the words you speak, man. It's power in that. Speak that.
I believe it, bro.
Shout out to Mr. Odell, Lancaster, SG Loco. They've been tuning in this whole time, watching you. Shout out to the dude that called in is Lil Kevo.
Yeah.
So we appreciate y'all showing.
Appreciate y'all. That's for
love,
real.
The whole Top Shelf family. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate
y'all my loved ones, man. For
likewise,
real, man. We locked in, man.
Should let me know the next barbecue, cuz.
For sure. Hey, we locked in, man. I'm going to get, in one of these next Thursdays coming up, we're going to pull back up on y'all, man. This shit was cracking, man.
Hey, yeah, bro.
Fuck with y'all, man.
Hey, that's how, hey, man, next time bring the backwood, nigga.
Hey, I got you.
Smoking in the car.
Say no more. Hey, yeah,
I be saying all that top shelf shit you been smoking, nigga.
Hey, these youngsters got me on the backwood, man. I'm gonna have to switch to the papers in a minute, man. My lungs is killing me.
Yeah, I love the backwoods. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. I hate papers, bro. I'm a backwoods smoker, man.
Man, them backwoods, man. I've been smoking OG Swishers for all these years. These youngsters got me on the backwoods.
Yeah, the Swishers to me taste like construction paper.
I can't do Swishers.
I can't
bro.
do
They make you choke and all of that, bro. I'm a connoisseur. I don't,
Yeah.
That's why I like them papers.
See, I hate
You know what? We're gonna do it like this on Plan A Radio. We're gonna do it like this. Next time I come through, I'm gonna come through with a fat papers rolled up, and we're gonna see how we feel after that.
All right, we can do that.
All right. The last nigga I wrote a paper with, he said, "Bro, you wrote this?"
You know what he meant. You know.
I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I wrote that." He said, "Bro, your shit smoke like a cigarette, nigga."
Yeah.
Oh.
I said, "Yeah, bro, I'll do this, bro." So I got you. I'm out of here, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate
you for coming through. Appreciate
We going on a break, y'all.
We going on a break right now.
Don't you touch your phones or whatever. Top shelf. Shout out. All right, y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in to me, man. Reviews Media, Top Shelf Jock, man. Hottest in the city, front of the city.
Peace. All right, y'all. We'll be back. Okay. Pictures.
We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all.
That shit was fun.
I wanted to tell them, like, it's not enough people that want to express their stories because too many people are afraid of judgment. But the fact that you're willing and able to talk about your story, talk about your life story, and then especially like being young men,
Shit, I'm sorry.
and a lot of women see you and feel like you ain't got nothing, and they be like, all right, well, he ain't there yet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy is I know that that's what's gonna get me here. It's just I'm running from it. Like it was a little time I was running from it because not having it like they thought I had it. Now I'm in that phase where they're like, nah, y'all finna be
The real me. If you can't rock with me for me, then you can't go with me.
He's done it like I was like, you need to see that shit. Exactly.
We was literally just talking about that.
Every day.
We saw all these black superheroes really get shown what the fuck they were. There's much more young and young. I respect that.
You think you was like until I heard you, I think I was alone in that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, same nigga, like, same struggle. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, I'm looking at his stories and everything he's been through.
Hell no, hold up. This nigga from Italy, nigga. Real shit. You remember last week, nigga? This shit went on for like 30 minutes, nigga. I am not playing, my nigga. Yeah, I had to change that shit. I wasn't going through that shit again, my nigga.
So like this joint, like my iPhone, like got 4 tapes, so I know you know how to edit too, though, right? Yeah. So I can either send them to you raw, or I can edit them for you and you can just put them up there, whatever. But I'm gonna edit all the whole stuff. So I got
Go ahead, edit it, bro. Whatever you
Niggas don't be understanding that struggle, man. They just think it's just easy, like they just walking like, hell no, nigga. Yeah, you wanna like nigga be stressing sometimes, like fuck. Niggas just easy, like nigga, I'm not just a host on Thursday, nigga. Every day I'm creating content on my Instagram. You gotta keep it going. If you don't keep it going, who gonna wanna pay you to do it?
right here.
That's why we like.
My bad.
Yeah,
I can have a thunder.
real shit, real shit. And it's like the laundromat, bro. You know, like you just spend money, a little bread for the what you want?
I just got
Right
my
here.
cut, so I'm not gonna play with it
Yeah,
until
I'm going to
Saturday.
that now.
Yeah, Saturday we playing with it. But I normally use lately I've been using iMovie because I got it on my phone, so it makes it like easy. So like when I was doing my reels,
Come on, y'all.
easy.
Come on, hop in.
Breathe, I need you practice.
So you don't plug your phone in, it's stupid.
I wasn't in today's show, so I'm cool.
Oh.
Yeah, but it'll be too low. We ain't got nothing higher than this. Or you want to take it on the on Snap? You want to take it on the actual phone?
Take it on Snap and download it. 'Cause I have no idea what it's
Yeah, like this show. Alright, ready? 3, 2, action. I was gonna try to take multiple, but Snap you can only take one.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Snap. Yep.
Let me get this out the way real quick.
Yep.
That's a cool one too.
That's the one. That's the one. Okay.
Ready?
Now we gotta do the selfie. Everybody ready to do the selfie?
Oh yeah,
No, hold up, I ain't there yet. The wrong song came on.
Right.
DJ, how about this? We can do selfie.
Selfie time.
Picture or video?
Selfie.
Hold up.
Did I get everybody? Here we go. One.
Is my face in there?
Yep. We got in. We got in there. It's cool. What I say? Say it. Okay. Boom. Everybody be excited to be our photos. Show is asking us, so he has to send them for everybody. Y'all are amazing.
Yeah, that was dope.
This was
That
dope.
one was
I love the
nuts,
energy.
This
bro.
was dope.
Yeah.
Right.
This was dope.
Yeah, but that shit's dope. Like hearing y'all story, be like, damn, I was
I
looking
just
at
told
her.
her.
I was looking at her like, hey, we going through some of that shit too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, that was dope. Like, I
Literally.
really thinking about it. We like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like every successful person goes through that. And then
See it.
Yeah.
You see it, you be like, oh, okay. Like, hold on. Like, let me grind this real quick.
Yeah, real quick. That's it. Let's get through it.
Yeah.
Cause I already see the vision, bro. Like,
I took the first step. It got me to 60,000.
So what's the name? So the YouTube will be before your Instagram, or the Instagram will be before your YouTube?
Instagram before YouTube. I got 10,000 on Instagram. This what happened on Instagram, bro. Like I told you, I came in and had that immediately. I came in commenting. I'm looking at DC Young Fly. Now this time, I'm looking at DC Young Fly. Like, I'm trying to count this bitch. That's like,
But me.
and I start roasting.
Okay, but I,
I
me,
started
and me.
roasting. What's
And
the
then
nigga
it was
name?
like,
Rich Dollars from Love and Hip Hop.
how long
So
you gonna be just
I got so cracking on roasting
trying
on
to
Love and Hip Hop because Rich Dollars started posting me on his page. I got 12,000 fans off that like in 3 weeks. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna run with this. At the time, I'm managing. The reason I got time to roast, at the time, I'm running like 4 dispensaries instead of Amway. I'm the weed plug.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
then tonight, right?
I'm not no bud tender. I'm the man.
It
Like,
was like,
I'm dealing with the weed and
wasn't
the
upset.
vendors and all of that. So it's a lot of downtime. Me just sitting there watching YouTube.
Right.
And then I'm roasting on Instagram and all of that. So when he started posting me and I got that fan base, I'm like, what I'm gonna do with it? And I was like, okay.
He gonna lose.
Vlad ain't interviewing no niggas from LA.
All of us.
Say Cheese ain't interviewing no niggas from LA.
We weren't even fighting. We were just
No
like,
Jumper ain't interviewing no good. He out here interviewing like the Takashis and he interviewing
Hey, change that shit,
like,
bro.
hey man,
So I don't know how to change it though behind here.
opportunity. Smacked it.
Yeah.
and I
I mean, I'm watching YouTube. I seen
I'm gonna call him the voice of God. I
What's his
literally heard
name?
God say,
what's that dude who sound like Ghostface Killer from New York? That white dude.
Oh, Ashton Bronson.
Ashton Bronson had a little food channel on
Oh,
YouTube
yeah,
called
I heard
Fuck That's
that.
Delicious.
Okay.
At the same time, Trap Kitchen and all these little Mexican chefs that came out. Lame, ain't nobody in there. That's me.
Right.
Ghetto food vlogs, hoodies. You know what I'm saying? My brain started ticking.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at YouTube. I'm like, hold up, what they doing?
mind you,
That's when I
this
discovered.
none
This
of
is 2
this
years
is
later.
typical of
I discovered Ghost. I'm like,
he
yo,
on
this
the
is
other
story
side of the
time.
room. He looked at me.
I said, I'm not
You call like that?
Yeah.
That feel good as fuck.
Nah, bro.
I'm sorry, I just feel the bathroom with food. So let me step outside. Let me get some fresh air. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that was a dope ass interview.
Yeah, it was dope
I
ass
really
interview,
appreciate
right?
that.
You know, it's hot out there.
It is. It's humid.
What is this California think you're doing? We are not talking to this man. Seen that video of Chrissy Chula?
No.
You never seen it? The light skinned girl who's sitting in the living room with
For what?
naked in the living room, and she like, it is 91,000 damn
Right.
degrees.
Oh
I'm
yes.
sitting directly next to my air conditioner. She said it's on the lowest temperature on the highest damn seat. What was this bitch
know,
on
right?
California?
Oh my
That
god.
shit was great.
Shit.
Shit.
What's her name?
Chrissy Chula.
I need to catch
K
her in person.
R I think KRISSYCHULA.
SSY.
She said, these niggas
Yo,
downstairs
yo,
keep
yo,
barbecuing.
yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? Just be your boy, the real DJ Show.
Show.
You're right here on Plan A Radio, man, and a place to be. It's
For
Plan
sure.
A, nigga, fuck a Plan B.
Fuck a plan B.
But yeah, we live right now, man. Make sure y'all call in if y'all want to call in. Number is 310-594-3529.
For sure.
Hey, it's funny because somebody asked me what's the number, right? And I actually knew the damn number. I ain't known a number since we ain't had cell phones.
You knew the number by heart?
Know the number by heart.
Congratulations. I'm
That's
proud
crazy.
of you. That's growth.
That's crazy. Like, I ain't never had that happen before. I learned that shit on accident.
That shit is great.
What's good, man? We just had a dope interview just now.
Sure did.
With, I think that's probably like in our top 5 right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
In our top 5.
Definitely.
The interview was great, man. You know, it actually felt like I was in his YouTube video, man. You know what I mean?
Honestly inspired. I got notes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? From like people like that, like you can learn from, you know what I'm saying? Especially from somebody who's getting it from the dirt, you know what I'm saying? Right. When you see somebody else getting it from the dirt, you know what I'm saying? With no guidance,
right,
and just figuring it out, it kind of gives your brain an opportunity to, manifest. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of the interview we had. And if you want to go ahead and check out the interview, you know what I'm saying, and you missed it, make sure you go to Plan A radio station on YouTube, search that in your search bar, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You go ahead and see the interview, you dig?
That was dope. It was a very, very, very dope interview. Shout out to Top Shelf family.
Most
For
definitely.
sure.
I need to go check my YouTube account.
They were very inspirational. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know if you missed the interview that we just had. Of course, you can check it out on YouTube. But in the moment, one of the most, I would say, electric interviews we have had in a minute. Like, that was like on the Gail Bean level.
Yeah, that
Like,
shit was
Shout out to
like...
Gail Bean.
Shout out to Gail Bean.
Killing it on Snowfall right now.
Right, and Detroiters on Comedy Central. Shout out to Gail Bean.
She booked them busy. You hear me?
She booked
Might
and
not text
so
back, bro.
busy.
What's good? Who we speaking to right now? You tuned in with Plan A Radio. It's DJ Show.
Show.
Yo, what's going on? This is Kraig out of New York.
Shout out to New York. You hear me?
Out.
You heard?
Yeah, I was listening to the show and all that. I just wanted to let y'all know that's very positive, and I appreciate y'all putting a platform of positivity out there for people. That's really dope. You know what I mean? I just wanted to put that out there real quick.
We appreciate you.
Nah,
Thank
for
you so
sure.
much.
What?
Appreciate you, brother.
Let me ask you something. What you do, bro? Do you rap? Are you a host? Do you like radio? What you do?
Yeah, I rap, man. I've been rapping since I was about 12. You know what I mean? I'm 29 now, so I've been playing in a long, long time.
So you was rapping during the Harlem Shake days?
All right. So, so let me ask you one quick question, and I want to give you 30 seconds to just give us a quick freestyle. But my one question is, what New York rapper most inspired you? That's a fact.
That's a fact.
All right, you got 30 seconds. Let's hear it.
I bet. Two eyes on the prize light. Won't close till I'm with the most high, right? God drive shit gears like a trying bike. Get my fuck, getting by my life. Shows me I can have what I want now. If I proceed, knowing I can OD, no lean, codeine flow. Got my tongue done, so I spit no feelings. When I kill this willing, tell you that shit for my woman. I'm too cold to these niggas in prison. Spitting death sentences, all that shit dead. Put you in the box, nigga, off with your head. Back to the bread. Do this for my family, my niggas, for the people who done came up for the money and the fame. God bless.
Huh?
Sure.
Hey man,
I
we
hear,
like
I hear
that.
Pac influence.
I was about to say, you couldn't tell me you wasn't inspired by Pop.
Yeah, that was
Like
dope.
that, the cadence, the cadence, the rapport, even the energy, like, and you had all
Yeah.
that. You really
The
used
energy,
it,
yeah,
and
for
you really
sure.
made it your own. Though is what I salute to it. You heard the, you really heard the authentic New York, and you heard the Pac mix in that. Use that, grow with it, network, and just win because you got the voice, you got the talent.
For
Just
sure.
network, man. It's about who you know. You know, it's the name of the game.
I'm gonna tell you
Man.
something right now. I'm from Philly, bro. So I'm from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So I can dig. You know, I've been back and forth to New York all the time for auditions and stuff like that. So the New York vibe in general is dope. But you being 29, I don't never want you to feel like because I'm 29, man, it's time is getting late, time is ticking, bro. Your dream could pop off tomorrow.
Yep.
So don't get too close to that diamond and say, you know what, it's time to turn around. Because at the end of the day, if you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. And you got to just keep working, keep grinding. And just like kind of show said, but Denzel Washington said it best, dreams without goals are just dreams. So set a goal, attack them goals, and accomplish your dreams, bro. I believe in you.
Definitely. Say no more. Appreciate that. God bless, bro.
For
All
sure.
right,
Bless,
man.
we
God
appreciate
bless,
you.
Most definitely, man. Thank you for calling in.
You already.
Most definitely.
He just sounded off like Fab, talking about something you already. Like, that's something that Fab would say, you hear me?
That's
Like,
dope.
Hell yeah, man.
That's dope.
but I'm sorry, I feel like I got a lot to say because I hopped on the show super late, which is my fault.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But
Was in there.
I just the little glimpse that I got. Oh, hold up, we got a caller. We got a caller. We got a.
Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? You in the mix with DJ Show. You on Planet Radio. Who we got the pleasure of speaking with today?
For sure.
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? We great, man. We in SoCal too, man. What's good with you?
What's up, man? I'm on the live, man. Much love, man. Salute to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all
We doing.
got some business going on and shit.
Yeah, we got some shit going on. What part of SoCal you from? You said SoCal, like what? How so?
SoCal, I grew up in LA. I be in my studio, in-house studio is in OC right now, Orange County. So that's
Oh, for sure.
Oh, he up the street, man. Ain't nothing
Right
separating
around
us
the
but
corner.
gasoline and highway, brother.
That's all. That's all. You ain't even got to fly to get to us.
Right.
Okay.
That's dope. So you said you're an independent producer?
independent producer, songwriter, and artist.
For sure. Tell everybody your Instagram.
My Instagram is @_JoshKill. My artist is J Glassy Money. Goes under JPay. KJZ. You know what I'm saying? We go by Wasted World. Follow us on SoundCloud, Twitter, IG, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Love y'all.
hey, man,
sure.
listen. If you want to get your artist played on our radio show, make sure you DM Planet Radio, and we can maybe work something out for you so you can get something on the air.
I will. Much love to y'all, man.
And you know we also do interviews too, man. You could come in sometime, do a walk-in.
Yeah, you right up the street.
Yep.
Yes.
So DM us and we'll make it happen.
Yes, salute y'all. Thank y'all.
For sure. We
All right,
appreciate
brother.
you.
Later.
All right, most definitely.
Peace.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.
man.
Good night.
I love saying good night to our listeners. Good night.
Like I feel like this is football to bed. Like I ain't saying that. Good
You
night,
didn't think
bro.
that'd be the first time you tell somebody
Right,
else
be
good
like,
night, right?
he
Good
said
night.
good night. I was about to be like, all right. Like, you feel me? But nah, just to go back with what I was saying about the young brother. What was his name that was just in there? I'm sorry.
Top Shelf
Top
Josh.
Shelf. Yeah, Top Shelf, man. Shout out to him, man. Because you know what? I watch so many people on a day-to-day basis that are right now in lieu of chasing their dreams, but don't want nobody to see what they're going through in the process of chasing their dreams. And when you're able to be vulnerable and show the world, like, hey, this is possible, but these are the steps that I'm taking to get it.
Right.
But you know what people's fear is? Not getting it. And now everybody's saying, you did all that shit to
To
not get
still
it,
be
and now
broke.
you look crazy.
Right.
But it's like, nah, it's not just about the product, it's about the process. You feel me? And then
again.
it's not about the product. It's not just about the product. It's about the process.
Right.
And the
That's
thing is,
tomorrow's-
you don't know who you're inspiring today, tomorrow to attack their dreams by telling them, you know what, this shit ain't easy. But at the end of the day, if you hungry enough, it's going to manifest itself. Exactly. And that's why it was beautiful to hear him say that, and also to hear that his shorty was his wife. I'm sorry, bought his first camera. That means that she believes in his dream too. And there's a lot of black sisters that complain about brothers that, oh, he got a hoop dream. He want to be a rapper. He want to be this. He want to be that. I don't want to say black sisters because it's women in general.
Yep.
That complain about someone having a dream and it's just seemingly a dream to them and don't support it. But then when they get there, it's like, oh, he this and he that. Oh, I remember I used to talk to him. Nah, you didn't used to talk to me. I don't want to hear none of that.
You should have answered at the end.
Exactly.
You should have answered.
Tell you exactly why women do that. You know how you said people don't want to be vulnerable about their dream because they don't want to have gone through all that shit, and then they look up and they didn't make it, and niggas like, you look crazy.
That's a fact.
That's why women don't want to go through shit with men, because they don't want to be 50 years old still going through shit, and they're afraid. They're afraid that it's just a hoop dream.
Which makes me think that it's just, so then again, that brings me to the conversation of what is this relationship based around?
Right.
The type of income that you think I'm going to get, or the amount of love that you have for me? Not that you're not there.
Yeah. I know.
We here. We always here. It's the same. Like, so that's the thing that's killing me.
I'm not even invalidating you. I'm letting you know that the reason why it is like that, because y'all are wondering, are you in love with me or my money? Y'all, that's the question y'all have always been asking, is that bitches is gold diggers, not bitches but women, whatever. They gold diggers and da-da-da. And so y'all are always wondering why we out for the check, because when shit go to shit, like when we get pregnant, I get pregnant. So I can't really trust your hoop dream. Because I got a cousin and an auntie, and my mama went through that shit, and my granny went through that shit, and everybody had fucking kids and was broke, believing a nigga with a hoop dream.
But let me say something to you. I'm sorry, Quinn.
It is not to say that everybody lives that way. That's the fear. And so many women are so in the fear that has become a character trait. Nigga, if you ain't got it, I don't want to fuck with it. And there's literally no psychology behind it. They don't do the process. We don't do the process. And at the exact same turn of the coin, the men have their experience that I'm not even going to speak on. As much as I want to say, niggas ain't shit. This thing, there's a psychology behind it.
For sure.
It is that the patience comes from looking at the psychology. It is that it looked like a hoop dream. But if you see that it's a pipe dream, what you filling a pipe with? Fill that man up. Fill that man. Amen. Support that man.
It's called
You know what I mean?
affirmation.
If you see it, then you can believe in it. And a lot of women don't see it because the same way is that a lot of the people ain't doing it.
Right.
But we'll get into that. Who we got on the line?
Mr. Odell Lancaster once again. How y'all guys doing?
How you doing, Odell Lancaster?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm actually better than I was last night, man.
Praise.
I really can't even express how things were going for me this week.
Praise.
Especially since I'm about to turn 33.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Appreciate it.
Happy birthday, bro.
Make a long story short, my daughter was in the hospital last night. She's back at the house. She's doing good, so I'm just happy about that. I was worried about my daughter, man.
Amen.
Praise God. Amen. Welcome home, baby girl. Welcome home.
As this whole new father thing, man, it's 3 years in the making, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
But I like to chime in on the dreams and things of that nature. Like, that was a very excellent interview by Top Shelf. Everything that you guys said is actually on point. My wife knows I do this for a living as well, and trying to make things better, especially since I'm working at a 9 to 5 and she's working at a 9 to 5. And I even did a song about it on my latest EP. And when she hears that, she plays it for everybody, and she's really proud of what the work I've done, and she wants me to keep going. And it's like, hey, I have to keep going. If I can't give up on this, because if I give up, it's game over. I ain't got nothing else.
Right.
I ain't no top scholar. I did my experiences at college, and that didn't work out. And it's just that support moral and that support value. And if you don't have nobody to support you, that's whether man or woman, or what goals you have in life.
Right.
What's the fucking point of keeping them?
Fact.
Right, that's
Absolute
real.
fact.
That's real.
It's real.
That's real.
And there's a lot of maturity that comes in it. You're absolutely right. I think there's a lot of maturity that comes with believing in someone. because I think, and I was gonna save this for after your call, but I think it's appropriate to just do it now. I just wanted to send a shout out to the women that do believe in their man's dream, because here's the thing, right? You see your partner's dream. Your wife sees your dream. I see my husband's dream. You know, you see your partner's dream. The partner who has the dream has to do the work. And that's where the separation is coming, is that I feel like there are a lot of men out there who are really doing the work, but they ain't there yet, right? And you dealt with a lot of women who probably have encountered a lot of men who've talked a good game and didn't walk a good game. So they finally meet this one dude who's like really about it. Like, I'm really trying to do this thing. And she didn't heard this story before. So she feeling some kind of way and she not authentically supported. However, that same fear that man had when he stepped out on faith to go chase that dream, we independent women, we women who are afraid of whatever we are afraid of, and I say we as women because it is a fear. We are conditioned to believe that if men don't have it now, they'll never have it. So that fear, you have to abolish it and really look at your partner. And at the same time, the partner who has the dream has to abolish their fear and really do the work. Because the fact is, if I am fighting my fear all day, the least you could do is live your dream. Like, while I'm over here battling my shit and working my shit out, the least you could do is be doing the shit you said you was gonna do. And women, if you supporting your partner, I'm saying this specifically to women because we deal with this ride or die shit, and that ride or die shit is gonna kill us. It's not about riding or dying. It's about being smart enough to know when to get the fuck out the car. And that be the issue.
She gonna say jump.
Like, straight out. Straight up. Right. Right. Right, right, right. Samurai dad. Who wants to deal with gunpowder? Yeah, no, that's loud. You won't hear me coming. I gotta juggle bullets. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Juggling bullets.
For real.
Sure. For sure. We appreciate you, Mr. Odell Lancaster. Thank you for calling in. I was playing A Radio. We appreciate you.
Most definitely.
Stay blessed, man.
I appreciate y'all too. Have a safe night.
All right, man.
You
Y'all
too.
bless you, bro.
Alrighty. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Y'all said it like Martin.
Right.
Peace. Get the stab. Peace.
Hey, it's kind of dope, man. I still kind of still like to, kind of like just ponder on how,
Oh, bro, because
Instagram-
I was about to, oh, my fault. Are you talking about the same thing we was just talking about?
I don't know. I was just about to say just like how amazing it is how social media can have
Oh,
you
yeah.
just talk to people.
You know what's so
Right.
funny, though, bro? We was just talking about social media. We talking about social media in a positive way right now, right? But then just last week we was talking about how social media is really like corrupting the mindsets of the kids, and it's so interesting to see how technology can be a help, but it can also be a hinder at the same time. And it's like, how much do we really indulge in this to where it's a limit, to like it's too
Right.
much. You know what I mean? So it is amazing that how like shoot, my mom can connect with somebody that she was friends with in high school, and she's 59 now.
Right.
But at the same time, the visual stuff that the kids can see in the news that we get that are that can be true, false, or fiction is like, it's just so much to it, man. But it's like, I'm sorry because I just want to kind of
No,
reiterate
fine.
what some of the things that we were talking about earlier about like the relationships and just the support. And I always talk about you two. And then it's dope to see another couple come in and have the same type of story. And it's like, yo, every day we're on this journey, right? When you're chasing a dream, it's a journey, right?
Yep.
And we have a car. We, the man, or whoever is the dreamer, is the car.
What?
But the person that affirms is the gas. And without gas, I can't attack that journey. Real rap.
Since the first, I don't even know when, within the first 6 months of us dating, what did you always say?
I'm gonna car you to gas.
Literally.
Wow.
We've been saying that for 2 years.
Wow.
Right.
For 2 years, he been saying, I'm gonna car you to gas. I'm gonna car you to gas. He been saying that for 2 years. And like that's why when men doubt themselves, again, it's about the psychology, right? I have these conversations with women, and women do not want to play devil's advocate, right? No one wants to play devil's advocate when it comes to an opposing view. But I really be talking to women like, yo, some of these dudes really don't know. Like, you want to be like, how the fuck you... Look at the psychology of this shit. I only have the experience of a woman. And as a woman, I have encountered a lot of men who have had broken homes, abusive parents, just fucked up situations. And looking at the psychology of it, I go, I see why you're like that. I can see why you don't want people to get close to you. I can see why you don't trust people. Oh, something happened. Somebody put somebody put too much of something on you, and so I can see why you are the way you are. Great. Okay, so let me adjust to that. And I feel like that is, as a woman has insight. That is our job, is to be able to use our fucking insight, our intuition, our spirits, and like assess that situation. You know a nigga ain't shit the first time you met him. So don't be talking about all niggas ain't shit. You knew that nigga wasn't shit when you met him at the swap meet. Stop playing.
But this brings up a different count. Go ahead, Queen.
I was just going to touch on that.
Like,
like women, we have to unlearn that, like how you were saying earlier.
We have to unlearn that shit.
We're conditioned. Like,
Yeah.
a woman might be looking at a man and saying, "Oh, you ain't shit, you ain't shit."
Yep.
And he might say, "Well, what you have to offer me? Like, you don't motivate me." But it's something that we have to unlearn.
yeah, we have to unlearn
And
the don't baby him shit.
Exactly, and that comes with like communicating, like sitting down and really talking about, well, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself?
Right.
Like between us, like how can we help?
Yeah.
And if we're not helping each other, then we need to go our separate
Yeah,
ways.
like-
Moving, but it's like it all comes to like like you have to unconditionally.
Yes.
You have to see what it is for what it is. Like period. You can't sugarcoat that shit.
And if you want something to change in the relationship, you both have to want the change.
Exactly.
It can't just be the woman wanting to change. It can't just be the man wanting to change. You two have to want the change together. Because if that man is ready to change and you are not ready for him,
Then nothing's
I'm
gonna
about to fuck
change.
y'all up, right? Because we might go into some pop culture shit. Tasha and Ghost.
Okay.
Ghost was ready to change. Tasha wasn't, and neither of them was willing to quit the dead situation because they had too much invested in it, right? On season one, on some season one shit.
Right.
And look what that shit looks like now. To a certain extent, I put most of the blame on Ghost. You're not supposed to step out your marriage. You fucking married. You figure that shit out. Serve your divorce papers, and y'all into life, and whatever the fucking you part your ways. Now, y'all niggas is not Ghost and Tasha. Y'all don't live in penthouses. Just come on, be in reality. Now, on a
Tasha
surface
stepped
level, what
out,
I'm
too.
saying is, if one person is ready to change, the other has to be ready to change too, or it's no point in y'all doing it. And as the person who's ready to change, you have to see that your partner is changing and not just be dismissive of it. Like, I'm telling y'all literally lessons as an severely, fiercely independent black woman. I'm telling you the shit that I go through with my partner, because my partner is growing and changing too. And it's not just about me. Like, that be the fucking problem with what I'm going through, is that society has convinced me that when I meet a man, he's supposed to have it all together, right? But I also believe in entrepreneurship. How the fuck does that work? How? It doesn't. I literally have to unlearn all of these restrictions on what it means to be a woman, what it looks like to support a man, because anything that looks like support to other people who don't understand support
weak
looks
to
like
them.
babe. Exactly.
It looks weak to them.
Exactly. And that be the thing, is unlearning all that shit. I'm not about to baby no nigga. Like, sis, if dude don't know how to do a resume and you do, why the fuck are you looking at that man like?
Yo, but can I say something? Because this is the thing though that is bothers me a little bit. I love black women.
Right.
I don't date. I haven't ever dated outside my race, but except I guess Latina and black. I love black women, but I'm going to pinpoint something that I do think that this is the reason why some black men choose to go other routes, because a lot of black women seemingly so, have been conditioned
We have been.
to through what they've been through, and rightfully so, right?
Boom.
Rightfully so, they have been conditioned to do. We always hear to be a certain way and to push away from the way a black man thinks, and then they have these attitudes. Well, I don't need a man this and this, that, and the third. Where we gotta break these trends inside of our community.
Right. Yep.
The thing about our community is the same way you'll work out, right? Or eat well. You have to eat good so that your outer body looks good.
Fact.
In order for the black community to get better, we have to fix the inside before we can fix the outside.
Fact.
So at the end of the day, we talking about these white people this, white people that. Fix the inside first, and then maybe we can fix the outside.
Fact.
But then this makes me ask another question to women. Y'all can not you.
No, say y'all.
But yeah, I'm gonna say okay.
Say y'all.
Because I don't like to put all women in a category, but I'm gonna say a lot of women complain about.
Enough women to know.
Okay, all right. So a lot of women complain about men.
Right.
Right? Men ain't this, men ain't that. But at the end of the day, a lot of women say, "Oh, I ain't going up to no man. A man gotta come up to me."
Right.
You got the man that came to you, but if you would have went and got the man that you wanted because you see how he moves and you liked all that, then maybe you would have the man that you need. But instead, you decide not to go to no man, and you have this complex in your mind that, oh, a man got to come to me, which makes you get the ain't shit nigga that you don't want. So don't complain to me about what you had.
Look, first of all, I am 1,000% with you. I am 1,000% with you. I stay telling women, if you don't want to deal with ain't shit niggas, you really don't have to deal with ain't shit niggas. As a woman, I know women have intuition. We got insight. We got it. Any woman that's saying she don't got it, she got so much fear in her, she's doubting her literal self, right? I say, that whole courting thing, it's not dead, but sometimes you got to push that shit the fuck along. Sometimes you just got to push that shit along because he might see you and want to say something, but you might have gotten the push before he got the push. He might have been intending to come up to you, but you saw that nigga across from him. He was like, you know what? Bagging him. That's me. I saw him. I was like, bagging him. I was like,
they push over the duffel like, yo.
I was like 6'4". Then they got a
put him in
pit
the
bull
go
on the
yard.
chain, bagging him. Swipe right. Oh yeah.
You heard it here first.
And he laugh out loud. He show all his teeth. I like that. I want that. As long as he don't murder me, I'm with that. I'm so for it. I'm all the way for it. But that's always been my persona because that's just my experience as a plus woman is that I dealt with the short dudes coming up to me trying to get in me because they're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to climb that tree. Like, you know what? I gotta stop letting y'all niggas walk up to me. Let me go chase that tall nigga over there. Be offended. Pause. Don't take it personally because I went after what I wanted. What I wanted.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
I just don't think
Me and Cole got something they want to say real quick.
Go ahead, Cole.
I just don't think you could put a height on it.
A lot of women are gonna miss their blessings by putting height. You're gonna block your blessings.
I'm gonna take
Putting
accountability
a
on that.
height
I'm not
on
even gonna
love.
let y'all feel. I'm not gonna let you feel offended. Here's my thing, right?
I don't.
Right? I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'8" too.
I'm 5'8", and my 5'8", and I'm big. When I'm in danger, I cannot be in a situation where that nigga has dusted me. You can't be faster than me.
Dude, that was a good sound effect. I'm like, wait, she might need to work for DreamWorks. Right. I'm like, that's.
And also, I don't want to be in a position where I see the danger before you. Fuck that.
Just because somebody's shorter than you don't mean that they can't handle their own.
Right.
Hold on. Let me just say something.
They can't handle their own.
I need a tall nigga that can see the danger. Go, baby.
But it's a lot of tall. It's a lot of tall niggas that get dropped like trees too.
He see over the danger. He don't see the danger.
You know what's crazy to me?
The danger.
Wait, hold on.
To the ground, so close to the street.
Tap me in, Cole. I never knew that height meant you had heart. Cause at the end of the day, I know a lot of tall niggas that's. Excuse my language, pussy. You hear me? Like, straight up. So, like, at the end of the day,
period every month.
You feel me? And that's what.
Say, I know a bunch of niggas that's testicles. Cause y'all testicles are sensitive. Y'all can't breathe on it too long. Don't drag your teeth. All that sensitive shit. Y'all niggas is.
Where are we really going right now? Where are we going? All right.
Conversations go left.
Take the car, and
at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this to you. Like,
balls are soft.
A lot of women that are tall women lose out on potentially lose out on blessings because they have a height complex. But the man can literally be everything you want. He could be faithful. He could be. First of all, I don't even know if women want faithful men anymore because they want these bad boys that treat them like shit. And then as soon as they get a good dude, it's like, well, he too nice and he sensitive. Like, dude, what you want?
Look. The reason why I brought that specific detail up is because that is something that I wanted for myself. Does that make sense? Like on a real fundamental level, it's something that I wanted for myself. And I am thankful to God that all of the characteristics, personality traits, integrity, spirit, humor, all of the personality traits that I wanted is also into the superficial, narcissistic, conceited thing that I also wanted.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That is like rare. That is the golden ticket. That's the needle in the haystack. That's the $1 million lottery ticket. That's my $1 million lottery ticket right there.
Amen.
Is that I literally got all the shit I wanted and I got to be superficial. Boom. Because especially as a fat woman, I don't get a chance to be superficial. People like, how dare you have standards? A dude will walk up to me and be like, yo, can I get your number? Nah, I'm cool. Then, well, fuck you, old fat ass bitch. Like, nigga, I was fat a block ago. What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't get fat when I walked up on you. But it's like, it's always that I don't get to say no. I don't get to choose what I want. And I was like, this is what I want. Boom. And I swiped right. It was great. It was right on my phone. It's convenient, ladies. It is so convenient. I'm not going to say it until they start writing the check, but just know it was very convenient and it wasn't Tinder. So Tinder, don't be trying to capitalize on this moment right now. It's not Tinder. It wasn't Bumblebee or whatever that shit
Black
is.
Planet, though.
But Lil Fizz Chica _04. That was my Black Planet name.
But
yeah,
I've been listening this whole time. I've been quiet on the relationship topic because I don't know nothing about relationships. No, I'm playing.
I told you where to go.
Savage life. No, I'm playing. But no, I just really sat back and I just wanted to listen to what everyone is saying and try to derive, the issue and how we could just come up with a solution to the issue. We no doubt, shout out to everybody 5 foot and under, repping in the game right now. 5
That's
foot
a legal
under,
midget.
You know what I'm saying?
5 foot and under, the under is
good.
illegal.
Shout out to your A-Rod 5
Yo,
foot under.
short niggas is loyal.
Short niggas is loyal.
Go get you a short nigga.
Go get you somebody short. But despite
girl, all them crawl spaces.
But what I was you heard that under my breath. You heard what I said. But what I was trying to get at with this, with the loyalty,
you need niggas already there at like, girl, look, tall woman, you need a girl that's, you need a nigga that's at the pussy. Let me just, okay, pause, okay. Let me just, okay, look, let me break it. Look, a short nigga, right? So a short nigga is right eye level at the pussy. Y'all already talking about these niggas don't walk up to you already. Nigga, literally, when he's standing in front of you, he's directly pussy level. There's really nothing. Why you arguing?
Exactly. But no, on it.
But no. Wait, hold on. Let King Kof get his thoughts out real quick.
He thigh level. He thigh level.
But she's speaking the truth, y'all. But we're not denying that. Speaking the truth, 100%. But what I was trying to get at right here was we all have our superficial. I want somebody, I want a Belizean chick. I want somebody, a lady that's, black and Asian, just, chinky eyes and every. I'm playing.
I was like, what?
But
you see how I finished y'all?
Hold on. You see how I finished? But is that not my standard? Can that not
I know what I wanted. I know what I wanted.
I want a Belizean, black and Asian. But no, all right. So, but what I was, all right. So now I'm gonna get serious, y'all. I'm gonna get serious.
No, you good.
Okay, all right. Okay, but in serious note, like what I heard from everything was the niggas ain't shit. We've heard niggas ain't shit for decades and decades and decades upon the thing. Females ain't loyal and just different things of that sort. Pipe dream. We're labeling niggas ain't shit. We're labeling things pipe dream. When somebody is trying to change from drinking soda and drinking liquor to now drinking water, in day one they start drinking water. Don't say, yo, but yesterday you was just turning up. Mm-hmm. But yesterday you was just drinking soda.
Right.
What we have to do is to stop labeling people for what they did yesterday and start accepting and embracing for what they are doing today. And the reason that we're stuck in niggas ain't shit is because you choose to date niggas that are showing you day in and day out that they ain't shit.
Right.
They don't want to do shit and they don't want to be great.
And we're specifically talking about the women that constantly say that niggas ain't shit without taking into account the psychology and pause on the vice versa.
And
the dudes who say that women or I hate when dudes call us females. It's so annoying. But and on the flip side, so just to clarify that, I don't want nobody talking about y'all. It ain't all on the women. Calm down.
It ain't all.
Continue.
If the shoe fits, wear it. You know, I want you to feel uncomfortable with this. In everything we say, I want you to feel uncomfortable if this is something that you feel like you need to change, because you need to change it.
Facto.
If you are going to stay in a situation with a person that you know isn't shit, and then don't complain, because I was always taught, if you're not gonna find a solution or do anything about it, then don't complain about it.
Fact. I tell people that all the time.
That's really what it is. If you then why all this noise if you're gonna stay in a situation?
Because people are terrified of what's on the other side. There's a literal phrase for it. There's a literal whole thing is that I'd rather deal with the devil I know and the devil than the devil I don't know. People really live by that shit. Like for real, they live so much in fear that they like I'd rather deal with the devil. Like there's a whole other energy entity
that you could deal with.
And it goes back to what E very well was saying. Like you got to be with somebody who's willing to change. If you're the only person trying to change in that moment, then it's not gonna work. Period. You can't be the one that's trying to be the catalyst, and someone is so stuck in their ways that you have to see it for what it is.
Fact.
Exactly.
It's a matter of things that you can't control. But
exactly.
And then on top of that, that's real shit. Like, and another thing is like they speak to about the ain't shit niggas into existence. Like, you know,
wait, I'm sorry. I want to say something on that, but I'm gonna let King Cole finish his statement and then.
I don't want to finish it no more.
All right.
You
about to say?
All right. So all in all, to wrap it up, what I was saying to salute to the women that are believing in those individuals that have a dream and are putting forth the work to turn that dream into a manifestation of what it is to be a Jay-Z and Beyonce power couple, Michelle Obama, who believed in the Barack Obama that was smoking weed, but always was having that spark of, I'm going to go to these meetings for Chicago, I'm going to do my research, and I'm going to make sure that I change the world. He spoke about it, but he acted on it. But she knew that there was something in there that she had to help shift. She was that serious, that very straightforward, up and down, left, right woman that he needed to help shift and make him greater. But she saw in this very all around, because geniuses are just all around. Phenomenal people are just a lot of times not organized. But that woman who's organized, because women just tend to be just, all right, you need to put your pen here, you need to put your paper here. And we're supposed to come together, unify, and make each other great. And there's so many women that have that power, and there's so many men that lack that organization. But we just allow the world to tell us that, this man has to be great at the age of 22. So if he's not great now, I'm not going to deal with him. But he's waking up, working for UPS, and then after that, he's writing his little rhymes. But you don't see that. All you see is, oh, girl, he don't got a car right now. Oh, girl. You letting everybody from the outside.
Yep.
You letting everybody from the outside tell you what the fuck makes you happy.
Right. And can I interject just for a little bit? Because, again, playing devil's advocate always makes people uncomfortable. And, of course, I'm taking my braids down live on air because I'm getting my hair done tomorrow after work. But anyway, so I don't want to totally place the blame. Again, we're talking specifically of the perspective of the black woman who essentially is conditioned to believe that niggas ain't shit. I also want for black men to take into account that the same conditionings that women have gone through, black men go through, right? And have gone through on their own. Y'all have your own social conditionings. And so while as I'm pushing for women to work on educating themselves in psychology and remember patience, something that we've been conditioned out of, patience for dudes, I'm trying to work with us being like, come on, y'all, I need for the black men to educate the black men on mobilizing, is that it is great to meet a woman that has the patience to help you make a resume, but to get a job, you need a resume tool. So the same way that I am taking my time out to help you make that resume, there are a million other places in the world that'll help you get that resume too. It's Google, it's everything. I also would love if men worked with other men on being proactive. Because that is the thing about being a woman, is that we are proactive, and that's why we get frustrated about having to be patient for the opposite sex, because it's like, yo, all right, I'm trying to work out this patience, but I learned it. You know what I mean? And then that's why I say you got to go through the psychology.
It's so much.
The reason that we probably learned it
you
probably became from the condition that we went through. I went to college. Yeah, it's hella to unpack.
It's so much. Yeah, I was just about to say.
Like, we on this side, y'all on your side.
You just dove into another thing of black men needing to understand the quality of a woman. Something that we need to unpack and we need to teach our other black men is just the niggas ain't shit. Also comes from niggas. I mean, yeah. It also comes to hey. Hold on. It also does come from niggas not being shit, and it also does come from the homies like, yo, just fuck these, you know what I'm saying? Fuck these females and treat them like items. So we also have to educate, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect, but I'm to say that I've grown, and I realize that it's not cool to just be out here thotting and thinking that everything is everything and just treating women like items. And we need to learn to not treat women like items, because you come from the age of some 13, 14, 15, 16 of just having sex and treating women like items, like, oh yeah, I got this body count, I got that body count, got that body count, that body count. That when you finally find that woman that is really that woman you're supposed to love and you're supposed to embrace, you can no longer court her and learn her, because the only thing you're thinking about is, I gotta have sex with her because the homie's gonna be like, damn bro, you strung out, you in love. So we have to also break that as black men.
Fix the inside to
fix
correct
the
the outside.
to correct the outside. That's what.
But so like, there's so many different things I want to say.
Yeah.
But hear me, because I'm about to go in real quick, just like briefly, kinda, I think. All right. So when y'all was talking about the men, and then how the black men and teaching mobilization, and then how like the women do resumes and stuff like that. Also understand that from the beginning of times, we start in school, right? Boys are taught to do football, basketball. So our minds aren't set on resumes, because we don't have schools that teach trades and learning how to do this. We have schools that tell you, if you do this in sports, you can get a free education. So let me just play sports, so then I can go to school for free. So now my focus isn't a resume. I'm not thinking about that. Where a lot of women see that they're not going to get as the financial benefits aren't the same for them in sports as it is for men. So their focus does not become sports now. It becomes either a trade or a resume or business. So therefore, once they get into that field, it's second nature for them. Yeah. Where now I depend on a woman for her to teach me for things that I lack from home.
No, go ahead.
So then, then the same. So like, remember when Smokey was like, ham, no burger. Like you, was it Kool-Aid, no sugar? Mm-hmm. Like I want to have. If I'm the Kool-Aid, be my sugar. If I'm the ham, you be my burger. Like, cause you are what I'm lacking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My woman should if my woman sees that I'm struggling in an area, it's because she met me that way. Meet me in the middle, so that we can go forward together. Exactly. And the thing that bothers me about a lot of women that say, he ain't shit, this and that and the third, I've come to realize, right, that a lot of women seemingly want this bad boy, or he gotta kind of be bad but kind of be good, and then be upset they got a bad boy. But when they get a good dude, it's like, oh, well, he's so nice. And, oh, it wasn't a chase. And he's so boring. But the dude could literally give you everything that you wanted from this bad boy. And it's like, well, damn, you don't really want what you say you want. So don't, and again, there are exceptions.
You don't know what you want.
But there's a lot of women out here that say that they want a certain thing. And then the moment that they get it, they shun it and treat it like shit. And that's the problem that I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. Like if you talking about ain't shit niggas, it's because that's what you want and that's what you attract. Period. Point blank.
Boom. The reason why women like bad boys is because when we are little, we are told that when boys pull your hair, push you down, fuck you up, it's because they like you. That's why we're ingrained to like bad boys. It's conditioning.
You doing this?
It's all conditioning. That's literally all it is. It's like We know we are not supposed to be with somebody who talks shit and is foul and physical. We know. But literally, in kindergarten, a boy will push you in the dirt, pull your hair, all that stuff, and then you tell the teacher, and she says, "Oh, he just likes you."
Y'all seen Helga G. Pataki? I think it was the other way around.
And then you go to middle school, and then boys are being worse. And then even more is that there's hormones involved.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the pressure of don't be a hoe, right? But he going through puberty, and I'm going through puberty. But it's like I have to keep this shit to myself. So now I got to deal with the pressures of boys being mean to me because I don't want to literally exist. Like, I want to be able to go through puberty also. But, like, I have to put this facade like I don't like you at all, even if you're nice to me. But the bad boy is on me. Come on, girl. Man, fuck you then. I'm about to tell everybody you a hoe. And so now it's like, I don't want you to treat me like a hoe, but I do like you, though, because you treat me like shit, and that's what I'm told is how a boy likes me. Like, you
that is some backwards bullshit. Like, it's true. It's true. No, I'm not agreeing.
Right.
But that shit backwards.
Right.
You feel me? Like, goddamn. Right, I feel like that.
And that's why it literally, there's so many layers to why it's fucked up. Like when you were talking about the being a student athlete type thing, I was a student athlete too. And literally, the Long Beach Poly's girls.
First off, Long Beach Poly got one of the best track teams I've ever came across in my entire life.
Long Beach Poly's girls basketball team, especially in like between like 01 to like 05, 06, they were fucking unstoppable. I played against Long Beach Poly and I literally felt like I was playing against the fucking Lakers. Those girls, they would run. I swear.
She ain't saying the Sparks.
No,
she said no, nigga. The Lake Show.
Because Coach Bugs made a running team. Long Beach Poly's girls basketball team was a running team. They never stopped running. I don't even think they even had an offense.
Trying to tell you, I'm from Philly and I knew all about Long Beach Poly.
Okay, so when all those girls went to college, that running shit didn't matter because college ball is you set up an offense,
team.
You play. If the offense doesn't work, you get back on D. That's not. So they had no idea how to function when they got to college because when they were in high school, they went through the same thing that most boys go through is sports. You see what I mean? So there's a few women out there who know that experience. Yeah. As a girl who, when I was in high school, I knew for sure I wasn't going to the league. I was a center and I was 5'8". There's no fucking way I was going to be in the league. So I was like, yeah, let me start getting on my Yeah, I hear you basketball practice all day, but I like to fight and I'm smart. I'm probably not going to be in the team very long.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, because when you're talking about yourself right now, remind me of a moment that really bothered me. And this is, I admire both of y'all, right?
Yeah.
And don't ever call yourself or shame yourself because that shit pissed me off. And I know that you didn't do it intentionally because you was just like, I'm a fat. Don't say that.
Pause. Fat is an adjective.
Okay, it might be an adjective, but when you said it to me, I'm just like.
Yeah, it bothers you.
It bothers it, right? And I feel you, and I'm glad you said that.
Yep.
But I ain't like that because I'm like.
You didn't like it because you probably use it as an insult.
I mean, I don't use it as an insult,
but heard it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
As a person who has received it being used as an insult, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna allow nobody to use it as an insult. Me, it's an adjective. Right. Fat is an adjective. I literally have fat on my body. I'm not lying. Am I lying?
That's a fact. All right, cool.
Take it offensively.
Cool, because like literally, like the little record player in my head was like, like hold up.
More conditioning, because you are conditioned to believe that fat is bad,
right.
And that's the fucked up part. This is a total sidebar, but like when you think of like the grievances that make the difficulties in relationships between men and women, it's because while y'all dealing with y'all shit on your side, society holding you down, they don't want to hire you, they telling you ain't shit, you ain't never gonna be shit, yada yada yada. On our side, they may not be telling us that, but we sure the fuck are experiencing that shit. We sure in the fuck are told our hair don't mean shit. We told that we ain't supposed to have babies. They trying to sterilize us. Fibroids falling literally from the fucking sky. I know way too many 28-year-olds who have had some kind of hysterectomy or ovarian surgery. Like, they're literally trying to fucking kill us. They shooting us in the head. They telling us we hoes. They telling us we ain't shit. We wear shorts, you a hoe. You wear sandals, you a hoe. You want to do your edges, you a hoe. Only hoes do edges. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, it's so much pressure that y'all deal with on y'all side to exist. You got to have the perfect body. You got to have a job. You got to have a 401k. You can't have no kids. All that shit y'all got to deal with. We deal with literally the same shit. You got to have a 401k. You can't have all that kind of shit that we deal with. And then we deal with all the women shit where we have to choose between our gender and our race. Intersection, and the fucked up part about it is feminism was made by white people, and white women was not fucking with us like
Hey,
that.
hold on, Queen. Break that down, because not everybody knows what that is.
Oh, yeah, tell people intersectionality. I know what it is, but let them know what intersectionality is.
Okay, I got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So I'm going to just use it as an example. Intersectionality, I want to say Kimberly is her name.
I'm not quoting anybody who it is. I just know what it does.
So as a black woman,
yep.
That's what you see me at. Like, that's what I have to come
multiple,
yep. It's multiple facets of myself. Like, yep. I am not only a black woman, but I'm a black woman that's Bahamian. Or with a white woman, it's like, oh, she's a woman.
Yep.
It's not, you don't have to differentiate between the two.
Right.
But as a black woman, when I show up in that space, I can't choose whether I'm a woman or I'm black.
Yep.
Because I'm a black woman, because I'm both of those things.
I'm always seen.
Exactly. And that's based off of how people are going to treat me or how they're going to respond to who I am. Yep. But intersectionality is me dealing with both of those things. As a black man, y'all deal with it too. If y'all walk into a room with white men, you don't see a white man, you just see men.
Mm-hmm. You know what's interesting though? I feel like now, because of where we come from for so long, I want to be recognized as a black man. I'm like, you better recognize that I'm the black man in this joint. Like, what you like now?
Anatomy of it now, but for so long it's been a problem.
No, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Us being like
that chocolate chip in the chip.
Like,
right.
Yeah. So much that's into it that like we had to actually we actually had to fight. Like right now, I'm really like digging what's going on right now with all this Black Power, Black Girl Magic, because it's like we're finally being recognized as contributors, like invaluable contributors to this earth, to this society. Right. And it's like I honestly feel like within this next decade, or I don't know how long, honestly, like there's really a shift happening amongst us now. Like, us being black men and black women, like we're actually going to be stepping up.
Right.
And they're looking to us now, but it's like we're actually about to own that power.
Right.
We've always had. So.
Yeah. There and just like Egypt was saying, there's a lot of work we have to do internally. Like that's why I really, I promise you, in my own personal life, I have been very diligent about reconditioning myself because it is all conditioning, all of it. If you have a partner you believe in, you know she is great. She just needs the push. Be her gas. Do that for her. If you see areas where she can improve, be that for her, and vice versa. Like, I know it's like, I don't want to have to wait for you. You should have it together now. Don't even listen to that shit. Because if you're thinking to yourself that that person should have it together by now, chances are you don't have it together by now. Because there's no fucking way that someone who does not have it together at all, like, there's just no way that you could look at this person and be like, they ain't got it together at all. And you all have it together. Y'all wouldn't even be on the same frequency. You wouldn't. If you had it all together, you would know how hard the fuck it was to get it, and you'd be more patient for that person.
That also goes into, I was talking to like an ex-lover, a homie of mine, and he was saying like, you know, he's not ready to be in a relationship because he's not where he wants to be. Right. And that's something else that we're conditioned to believe. Yeah. That we have to have it all together before we walk or join or find a partner or whatever. Like, and sometimes it's that partner that's going to help you get to the level that you want. But that's something that we have to unlearn. Like, okay, we're in our young 20s or, you know, 20s, like, we're not supposed to have it. That's another society conditioning us thinking that, oh, by 25, we need to have all this shit, all our ducks in a row. But that shit is not true.
Right.
So it's like you miss out on giving love. There's a song, Young, Dumb, and Broke. We still have love to give. Like, we still have to support each other now. Like, you're trying to wait until we're both at the finish line, but we're not going to get there if we don't help each other get there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and how old are y'all all in the room? I just have to remember this. 25. Kof?
26.
26. Egypt?
20. So now I'm 26.
26.
Yeah.
I done a tweet thread about like a whole little thread where I was like, if you in your 20s, like, fuck all that shit. Like, I know, like, I hear what you saying, because at one point I was in that same place where I was like, you know, like, you say you're not where you want to be, like, let me help you do that. Fuck that. And here's why. I'm not saying give up on him. I'm not. He told you flat out, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. We need to get it together. Just keep doing what you're doing. When you see an opportunity to help him out. But don't self-sacrifice. And the reason I say that is when you see it in him, that when the light bulb goes off, that's when you pounce. Don't pounce right now where he's in doubt. Pounce on him when you've proven to him, I'm an asset. That's what I did. I was like, I know I'm not sacrificing my young years for no reason. Because I see the light. And I know that with my help, we gonna be great as fuck. Yeah. Fuck all that. Yeah, all that running shit, you not ready? Yeah, that shit is good. Okay, anyway, so come over here. Yeah, so come over here. That's cute. All that shit, nigga, we friends, right? We friends. Come over, friend. Come over, friend. Let's do some building. Come over, friend. Let me help you with your website, friend. Like, come on, friend. Like,
if that's what makes you comfortable, friend.
friend. Like, come on, friend.
However, 5 years down the line, this is my wife. Yeah.
Right. Shout out to Oprah.
She caught me when I wasn't ready, but at the same time, I was kind of ready.
Do y'all watch Love Is?
I do. Just started. Oh my god.
I only saw the first episode and I was like,
I need to get into it.
You wasn't ready?
That nigga home.
What's boy name?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
No, that's a beautiful story. Check it out for real.
Yeah.
The lead. Love Is.
Oh, I started.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Will Catlett.
Shout out to Will.
Yes.
Met him on the set of Giants.
Oh yeah.
You would have never a lot of people when they making it or feel like they on their way to make it, they're like, so my name is Will. No.
That's a humble dude.
This dude was so humble, like
Oh, he's such a good actor.
I'm a PA. I'm a PA, and he's just talking to me like I'm the homie, like he done know me from like 10 years before. And it's not just like on some like starstruckness. It's just like I just respect you for being so in tune with yourself that you understand that you don't have to act a certain way to be great.
Yeah.
Your greatness speaks for itself.
Greatness sees greatness, and you great as fuck, Coach.
And you
like,
gon' think I appreciate that.
If you wasn't great, he wouldn't have walked up to you. Great as fuck.
I appreciate that. But no, it's just like I definitely appreciate that. But it's just I just really respect that because greatness does see greatness, and God sees greatness, and God sees when you're humble. Because I know He didn't just start acting at 30 something. Right. You know what I'm saying? God sees your work, and God saw him working and staying humble and hitting that, going at it, and not cheating his way to the top. And look where he's at right now.
Yeah.
Like God will see you working hard, so just work. Just work. You don't gotta cheat your way out. You don't gotta be arrogant. You don't gotta put a facade on. Just work and stay in the barbershop, like Terrence J said. If you stay in the barbershop long enough, you will get a haircut.
Woo!
That's a real word, like, and I just salute Will for that, like, cause right now it's his time. Ain't nobody. He was on was it Black Lightning killing it right before that. Look. This man, and I see him having years, decades of consistency, and I don't know him from a can of paint, but I speak that on his life. Yeah, because that's a humble man really doing it. No, well, Terrence J too, but I'm talking about Will.
Oh, you talking about
Will from Love Is.
You said Black Light, and I was like, I don't think Terrence J's on.
No, Will's on is a Black Light, but I speak that on his life because that's humility. That's a good man succeeding, and I love that. So salute to him.
Shout out to Nafisa, the Black Queen that's on Black Lightning, because she from the city. She's my cousin Toya's good friend, so you know I known her growing up. So big shout out to her and all the things that she's accomplished while she's been out here.
Shout out to God Holly, Black Lightning. Shout out to God Holly. He does all the music on the show. I guess he's a rapper on the show. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but he's a rapper on the show.
Okay.
I've heard some of his music. It's really dope. The soundtrack of Black Lightning in general is really good. He's over that. So shout out to God Holly. Oh shit. For show. It was a great show tonight, y'all.
Yeah, indeed.
We got into some shit. We got deep. I'm proud of y'all.
I just want to say, all the good women out there, even if you tall, short niggas is in. Alright. So now I'm average height. I'm 5'8", so I consider myself average. However, I don't want to hear no woman complaining about the man that they got from now on, because if you're in that relationship and you got a man that you feel like you shouldn't be with, then you need to dip. And if you are complaining about the man that you have, also recognize that you accepted that man and chose the man that you're with. So no more complaining. Either deal with it or dip.
Yep.
Even if he's 5'6",
or even if he's 6'6".
You know what I'm saying?
If he ain't shit, he ain't shit. Period.
And if he is shit, he is the shit.
Exactly. You heard? And the same thing go for the queen. If she is the shit, then she is the shit.
Treat that woman right. Stop thinking with that.
You hear me?
Hey. I see you, Nate Cole. Okay. Who that?
Nate Cole on the beat.
Who that? Cole, you got your final thoughts? We can go around with our final thoughts.
Oh, okay. My final thoughts. I mean, it was a beautiful show of love, clarity and authenticity. And I just ask y'all to keep going. I just ask y'all to really be vulnerable. Be vulnerable in your careers. Be real and authentic with those that are viewing you and believe in you. Be vulnerable with someone that deserves your vulnerability and grow with each other. And just believe that short men are taking over. And just that's all. Thank you.
Shout out to Tom Cruise.
Yo, I just want to say, like, keep going for real. Tonight's interview really gave me a lot right now, cause like even with myself and my journey, like I feel like I'm hitting a wall, and it's like it's okay though. Like I can't look at that as defeat or that I'm not supposed to be here. Like I feel like this interview tonight, like gave me even further validation like that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And as long as I continue to keep going, as long as I continue to be true, authentic in my journey, not only true with other people but with myself, like looking in, looking hard in the mirror at myself, like, okay, well, what can I do? What do I need to do that change? Like, what am I being stubborn about?
Right.
As long as I continue to have like those transparent conversations and conversations like these where I'm talking amongst my peers and we're all here trying to get it. We're all out here grinding, but it's what motivates me to keep me going. Like it keeps we keep each other up. So I really appreciate that. Second thing I gotta say is, ladies, if you're dealing with an ancient nigga, drop him. But have those honest conversations with him, like with yourself. See where you're trying to be at, where he's trying to be at, and how y'all can get there together. If y'all can't do that, it's okay to bounce.
Yep.
Bounce that ass up out of here.
It's okay.
But
Bouncy diggity, bouncy
and
diggity,
as
bouncy
far as
diggity,
the
bouncy.
short guys go, no, I'm just kidding.
You can't help that. We can't help that you 6 foot.
Hey. He's thigh level, ladies. He's thigh level.
And just want a nigga that can pick me up.
For what you saying,
what are you saying?
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I will pick you up right now in front of everybody.
We're gonna talk about that off the air. We're gonna talk about that off the air.
Like, just because somebody's short does not mean they cannot pick you up. What's going on? I said my final thoughts.
So good. I support you, Nate. I'm with you. I'm with you. My final thoughts is to 20-year-olds, people between the ages of literally 20 and 27. Yeah, go out there and live your life. Do something crazy. Go get lost in the city. Have protected, consensual sex with strangers or whatever the fuck it is you're gonna do. Like, just go out there and like literally go live your life, because you don't want to look up and feel like you didn't do shit. I had that epiphany 2 days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. And while it wasn't out there on some whirlwind white girl in Europe type shit, I really 2 days ago was like, I have lived what I consider to be a very good and adventurous 20s. I got lost in a new city. I've been on islands. I've traveled. I've done what I consider to be enough to prove to myself that things exist out there and it is time to really sit the fuck down. You know what I mean? I for a second thought out that I was encouraging 20-year-olds to do something that I never did as I was typing it out. And then I read through it and I was like, yo, I lived. Like, I really lived. Sometimes you need to write out your experiences to see it. And if you look at your experiences and go, damn, I feel like I could do more, do it now. Do it right now. Do it right the fuck now. Nothing matters more than your experiences when you can live them. When you don't have to rely on someone else, when you don't have to be pushed around, you can just go out there and fucking do it. Go do it, because it feels so good to settle down in your life and not be missing anything. Go do the shit now. Fuck these jobs. Make mistakes. You can always get a fucking job. Go do some shit. Go fail at some shit. Make some mistakes. Learn. Grow. Fight. Like, figure this shit out. Because you don't want to be looking up at 35, like people that I be seeing, and they like, damn, I ain't even do shit. So they doing stupid shit like cheating. Fucking up their money. Fucking up their bills and their credit and shit at 40. Like, what? Live your shit now. Fuck your credit up right now. That way you can file bankruptcy and still get a house before you turn 40. Like, come the fuck on. I love y'all a lot. It's Inkwell J.
Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? This be your boy, the real DJ Show.
Show. Damn, Show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta help my mama move a couch after this.
Damn.
Right, outside. But anyways, man, we had a great show today. I just want to say, man, go ahead, submit your music to Planet Radio Station. Shout out to Refuse, motherfucker. Top Shelf Job, man. Interview was dope, man. The whole show was dope, actually, man. People, thank y'all for calling in, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We about to end on a greater note.
Yes.
Nigga sleep, nigga. You dig? But nigga up right now. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
No. Answer that. Who that?
Yo, what's good?
Is this DJ show?
Yeah, what's good? Who speaking to?
That part don't even matter. I'm calling because
Cason's Catering. Eat
Sliders.
Shit, we good. We was about to log off. You literally just caught us.
Right when I was ending up.
Hey, last call. I'm about to do last call. I'm at the bar. Youngster right now. 1:30. I gotta do last call for alcohol. I got on because I was like, my nigga DJ shit on live, and I ain't been to the show in like a month now.
Yeah, we hungry.
I feel like a nigga, like, you feel me? Ain't doing his part. You feel me? Can't do what the hand do. And I know y'all need that extra lag there.
All day. All day. When is it?
It's on the 18th. It's on my Instagram. And I'm doing I've been busy, man. I'm a manager for Five Guys now, too.
What? Congratulations.
My nigga on his plankton shit.
We let it. He said my nigga on his plankton shit.
I need to know them Five Guy numbers.
Right. Get all 5 numbers.
Young black entrepreneur. They was like, man, like, you don't want to go work nowhere else? Work somewhere else for else. That's like free education. Like a nigga went to college to learn what they do and get paid at the same time. Come on, man. That's a win.
Yo, and what's crazy is you might be up in that joint and be like, you know what? We should probably make sliders.
I miss you too, bro.
It's all love.
Hell yeah. Hey, what Five Guys you at, my nigga? So we get your discount, nigga. Nigga.
You knew that was coming.
I'm Googling it.
Hey, gentrification. Hey, gentrification, nigga. Hey, look, gentrification and Five Guys, man, they go hand in hand, nigga. So we gonna need them black discounts. Hey, look. He said, work your way up to management and rob them motherfuckers cold blind.
He like, chill. I still work there.
Damn, we proud.
Shit is on its way. You feel me? Like I told motherfuckers, 2018 probably ain't my season, but I planted my seeds. You feel me?
Woo!
I'm watching my seed come to life right now, and I mean, 2019 I may have a big ass tree, and everybody that helped, put water in there. Like I tell people, the tree always gonna be there, but that water and seed, and the way you get that water is through people. Don't neglect no kind of networking you do. Don't take nobody for granted. And like I said, bro, like I miss y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I really do miss y'all. And I know me not being there, I'm not there off the fuckery. I'm out here really like grinding.
Oh, we know.
We support you. We support you.
My grind don't stop, bro. Like not at all.
We support you.
Y'all staying down with this shit. DJ Show.
Shout out.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
We looking at the
listen.
clock like I'm playing.
You got me ready to clock in right now.
You need to be somewhere that's gonna elevate you.
Thank
Like
you.
jobs. At the same time, jobs can take away from where you're trying to go, but they
Right.
can also build where you're trying to go. So if you imagine,
Damn.
if you
Both
cook,
things
if you
came
in a
up today.
restaurant, that opens up more opportunities. Why? Because people are going to come in there and they want to eat. People are going to come in there and they're going. Some people are going to want to talk to you, and you never know who God's going to send in that door.
Woo!
So if you trying to do some radio shit and you at a burger place, you ain't gonna get no radio person to walk in there or nothing like that. Feeling you might, but it's more likely to happen in that kind of environment.
Right.
So this is my news, my advice to everybody. If you got a job and that job is not lining up with where you're trying to go, leave it. Why? Because you're beating yourself up. If you die tomorrow, they'll replace you 15 minutes after the person calls and said that you are
Did
no
you?
longer alive. They're going to replace you. You get what I'm saying?
We watched my Instagram story.
Don't be held to any kind of entity that is not helping you or bettering your situation. At the end of the day, you're just held there by a price, and you can get that price anywhere. You can get $14, $15 anywhere.
Anywhere.
You ain't at no McDonald's. You can get that anywhere, bro. Like,
Hey, bro.
anywhere.
Before we hang up, cause we about to hang up. I just want to know how much did you drink tonight? You spitting gems right now though, like we're giving us gems, but I know.
Praise God.
I smoked since 7 o'clock when I came to work, and I don't drink alcohol, bro. You be hearing that at me. They want to buy me drinks. I don't drink. This is me giving you my sober mind. My name is Edwin, Edwin. Educational win. Show I told you this before. Anybody that's sober, you gonna learn something. If you're not learning this, then I can't fuck with you.
Yo.
If you get nothing from me, then what are we doing being
What are we
friends?
doing?
Dropping the
What
gem.
are we doing?
Yo, but the thing is,
Educational win.
yo, you know what's crazy though? Like so many people say that they can't. I'm sorry, cause we gotta get out of here. So many people say that they can't do this. I can't do this. I need a camera. I can't do this. I need a microphone. I can't do this. You got the little grill, the mobile joint, and you said, "Yo, I want to make sliders," and I'm doing it. So we respect you. We appreciate you. Eat sliders. Show taking us out the show, and we out of here.
Like we never left.
We never left.
Hey, love you
We
too,
love
bro.
you too, bro.
Peace. Peace. Slider.
Bye. Bye. Peace. Wow.
It was like DJ that energy was needed though. I appreciate that.
Most definitely. I got like 59 seconds on my live remaining, so we're about to end it. But anyways, yo, what's up, man? This be your boy, The Real DJ Show, Plan A Radio, man. Make sure y'all submit your music to planaradiostation.com. And holla, it's your boy, DJ Show. Plan A Radio, we out here. Peace.
Peace.
Got me ready to jump out the gym right now. I'm about to go produce some shit.
You cool.
Building, y'all.
That was beautiful.
Man, we had a
building,
live ass show today, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot.
You think niggas can't
Pick you up?
What?
There's a lot of skinny, tall ass niggas that can't.
That niggas, scrawny ass niggas, they gon'
First of all, I did not know
Scarecrow ass
skinny
niggas.
girls. I didn't know that was a skinny girl's worry at all.
Honestly, it's because I'm so long. Like,
It's valid. I just was like, I thought that was just a, fat girl's concern. I'm like, that nigga can't pick me up.
Who can't
What
pick you up though? I picked up two of you before. Like I don't understand.
Not two people at the same time, but like it was a girl named Jordan, and she was taller than you, and it wasn't a problem. So I just want to be picked up.
I mean, niggas ain't strong. Niggas ain't strong.
What did she say? She said she.
speaking from personal experience.
Oh, I feel you. I respect that. I respect it. Damn.
It's just experience. Like, hey, man.
Dang, dog. I'm glad I came in this joint. Told you.
Okay, so if y'all can just repeat to